But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
Yo, what's up?
Whoa, you look fake.
I'm real.
Look. Oh.
Hey, what's going on? What are you guys doing?
Laying on the floor.
Nice. How is that going so far?
Great. You're famous. I can tell. Yeah, I know.
Can I do a freestyle rap for you guys?
Oh, yes. For sure.
Let me see. Okay, dope, but I need like 3 random challenging words from you to inspire my freestyle. Not basic words.
Like, exquisite.
Exquisite. Nice.
Probable.
Probable?
No. Indescribable.
Oh, indescribable. Exquisite? Indescribable. So the thing is, they all kind of mean a similar thing. So let me get like an oddball word, like a random word.
Atrocious.
Atrocious. Exquisite, indescribable, atrocious. You ready?
Yeah.
Rappers just talking, I live it. I guess that's the difference. All of my bars are exquisite. I do it different. Y'all know I'm coming in fresher. Every time that I rap off the top, I put the whole game under pressure. Yeah, y'all know I'm here at your service. I am exquisite, my lyrics are perfect. When I be rapping, I'm making them nervous. Every Mac, y'all know I win, I deserve this. Hey. I get the prize that I need, ayy. I get you lifted like weed, ayy. I'm about to kill it indeed, They love the way that I cipher, bro. All of my bars indescribable. Y'all know I spit till my last breath of living. Y'all cannot give this shit here definition, I be the visionary, yeah, my bars is out of the dictionary. Y'all can get with Harry, y'all can see me shining. Every time I'm rapping, y'all can see me rhyming. You can see we blinded, we got too many watts, ayy. I'm dropping all of my thoughts, ayy. I'm indescribable, I am incredible, I am exquisite, don't stop, ayy. I am the greatest, said I am the dopest, said I am the illest, said I am the realest, said I am the truest, said I am the coldest, said I am the chillest, said I am the rawest, said I am the freshest. Yeah, hi, got a lot of synonyms. Hey, sweeter than the Sandman. All competitions, we be winning them. Saying on the mission, never slipping. Every time that I be grabbing on the mic, you know I'm ripping. I got everybody tripping, and you know you gotta face this. Chill to the girl with 100 different bracelets. Yeah, and you know I feel the mellow. All up on your wrist, I can see you got the yellow. On the other wrist, I can see you got the pink. I'ma have you tripping like when you drink. I get wet, kinda like a sink. I come off at the top of the mind. I spit shit that be way too divine. I blow your mind every time that I rhyme. I told you these bars that I kick be the grossest. Hey, for these rappers in the game, dog, it's hopeless. Hey, I'm the sickest off the tip, I think you know this. Hold up, I compose this funky magnum opus, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Hey, all these rappers don't know how to focus. Hey, they can't hang if they hanging where the ropes is. All of that was just a setup for atrocious. I'm disgusting. Check out the way that I'm busting. Rappers, they know I'ma crush them. Then I'ma go ahead and flush them. All down the drain, man, I spit it insane. When I'm on it, you know I be doing the most. All of these lyrics and all of these flows, you know they atrocious, you know that they gross, you know that I'm ballin', I've never been falling, I'm standing way tall when I'm up in the zone. Every Mac, y'all know I really get loose when I'm kicking these lyrics like right off the dome. Yeah, and you know that I'm all up in this here rapping place. Shout to the girl with the bracelets, but to your friend, I can't even see half your face. I be spitting that flare, only thing I can see now is your hair. Y'all know I'm spitting with passion. When I call you out, man, you know I got you laughing. H-Mac, man, I came to explore. I was like, what's what's up? They like laying on the floor. I was like, cool, tell me how is that going? Now I'm the MC that you all knowin'. It was like, it'd be fine so far, but we kinda like to hear some bars. I was like, yo, give me them words, but no basic ones. You know I leave you in amazement, son. I said when I kick bars off this, I'm delivering the flames. We had to come through with atrocious. The first word was kinda the same. It was exquisite and indescribable. Two things you could say about me. I'ma keep it serious until I'm delirious. You know I don't play with these frees. Mac got hold it down, give me the golden crown. All throughout the planet, man, my people know the sound. Let's go.
Just thinking to myself that opening intro where it shows my face on it. Well, that was a couple of years ago now, and my face looks thinner than that now. So like, I might have to change that someday. I might have to change the intro because, yeah, there's not so much of a double chin there anymore. It's still there, but not as much as it was before. But yeah, anyway, yeah. I got a surprise call this morning, phone call from these healthcare workers to do with your head. It was what it was. They're called the crisis team. And what it is it's a team that Vicky used to call. And when she was messed up in the head, you know, because of her psychological problems and all that. Well, I was emergency contact. And I've just got a call out of the blue saying, oh, by the way, the people that were at Vicky's, they've been kicked out. The police have come and kicked them out, sort of thing. So, basically, they were just letting me know. And I said, well, I haven't been there for 4 months, so I shouldn't be an emergency contact. So, yeah, I actually emailed Vicky to tell her. And I thought she was being friendly. So I started kind of talking to her, saying, look, yeah, you know, I'll never trust you. I'll never be able to go back with you. But I don't mind, you know, talking to you if you ever want to talk or whatever. And she just started being an asshole. Because I told her about, I don't know, losing a bit of weight. I told her I was speaking to this person. And that all she could go on about was Julie for some reason, even though I'm not with Julie, you know, from back. But anyway, I was trying. The point is, I was trying to be nice. I thought she was nice back. Got into a little bit of a further conversation, and she was just an asshole. I don't give an F. Whatever, and you're dead to me. Well, I was like, oh, I'm glad I'm dead to you because I'm the only one that really gave a crap. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that you said I'm dead to you because now I know that I don't need to worry about you. You know what I mean? Since I'm dead to you. So I don't need to worry about you now. Simple as that. So I'll continue to pray for her, but I'm not going to worry because I've been worried because as much as I don't want to be with her, it doesn't stop me caring. You know, I had like 6 years with her. It doesn't stop me caring. And I care that there's people in our house that are probably just taking the piss. But she's invited it. Of course she's invited it. But this happened before. She invited these people along. Didn't like what was happening after a while, wanted to get out of it, so then had to get rid of them. And that's how I ended up kind of coming back at one point. So she's just going through a cycle. But this time, I'm dead to her. So I'm glad because I don't need to worry anymore. So I just blocked her on the remaining email and that's it. Now I know her not to worry. I tried to be friendly. I tried to reach out and be friendly. But, you know, she can't be. And all she was saying is, oh, you were worried about was Julie and views on YouTube. I get 10 times as many views on TikTok, she said. I'm like, wow, I'm so glad that you get 10 times as many views on TikTok because it's for degenerates just like yourself, you know, so I'm glad. And she's not making videos. All she does is put out posts. So how is that really a view? It's someone reading it. That's all, you know. So they're not views. And I says, if you want to be in TikTok, then, you know, it's up to her. Whatever. So I tried to reach out and be friendly, but she couldn't be. So one of them.
That's weird because she's keep coming up again and again. Well, Danner brought her up.
Who did?
Banner.
Oh, yeah, no, forget. Yeah, I mean, I only brought her up because I got a phone call from our crisis team. That's all. That's the only reason I brought her up because I got a phone call from my crisis team. So I let her know, you know, so it was them that let me know that, oh, by the way, the people that were in Vicky's, they got kicked out. The police have kicked them out. I didn't know there was any in Vicky and nobody in Vicky's. Well, I knew in my own head because this is what she did last time. You know what I mean?
I get
so
you.
I reached out. She seemed like she was being, she just said the first email, I told her what happened. The first email says, oh, I'm sorry that they phoned you. I'll take you off the emergency contact. So I just kind of thought she was kind of being okay. So I kind of elaborated, saying what I was doing, and whatever. I said that, there was this girl asked me out. I said no, all that kind of stuff, which is true, because I wasn't ready. And then all of a sudden it was like, I don't give a fuck. Because I told her, I said, look, I know you were with Jonda as well, and it's disgusting. She never once mentioned any of that. But I just said, look, I was just trying to be friendly. I was trying to, I says, look, basically I was saying, you know my number. You know what I mean? You know my number. If you want to call, because I still care, because I can't stop but care. I care about everybody, whether I like them or not, And I've spent 6 years with her. So obviously I'm still going to care. But there's no love as in I want to be with her anymore. I mean, I would be a friend, but that's it. She doesn't even want to be that. So I'm dead to her. So I'm glad, because I don't need to worry anymore.
That's great. There you go. Yeah. Well, Banner's accusing me stealing now. So
stealing what?
What do you think?
What?
The GoFundMe. Basically, everybody's asking to see my receipts and stuff. They want to see my bank.
What was that got to do with Vicky?
Nothing. He brought Vicky into it earlier too.
Well, he's
I'm a Vicky simp. That's what he brought up.
I don't understand why Vicky's. Because the thing is, right? I'm not a Vicky simp. I mean, I was a Vicky simp at one point because I was sympathetic towards her. I wasn't a simp towards her. I was with her, so I wasn't a simp. I was sticking up for her. But there's no way I'd stick up for her now. But she was still right about that situation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. And she was still right about that situation.
He's turning out to be more like a Glober than most Globers.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't surprise me if that happened soon enough.
If he was telling me last night that he wanted me to go to Antarctica, well, then why don't he promote my GoFundMe and the rest of it?
Well, if he wants you to go, then why doesn't he actually donate?
Yeah.
And like you say, promote it. He's got, I don't know, he's got a few thousand, 5,000, 6,000 people, subs, something like that. Since he was here at the start of Flat Earth, before all the Christians and that, But the thing is, it doesn't matter if you were there first. You are borrowing, like Matthew said, you are borrowing from the book of our Lord that we believe. You know what I mean? And he talks about it. So you are stealing from us when it comes to that.
Yeah, I don't know why they hate Christianity. I don't get it.
I don't know, because it means if Christianity backs up Flat Earth, they believe in Flat Earth, that means they've got to accept that there's a creator and God and someone they have to submit to.
No, they don't. They're atheists, is what you're saying. Yeah.
Right. And I just don't understand how they can be being Flat Earthers. What, did it just appear here? Did it? I mean, did it evolve?
The Big Bang.
Big Bang itself into existence? Come on now. Mad, isn't it?
I know it is.
Right, Jim's got a new one. It's about 14 minutes long though, so I suppose I better get started with it. And then we've got it's not movie night or anything, it's just a normal night. Then we've got Tyler Oliveira and two mad explorers. He's kind of teamed up with someone to do this welfare addicted migrants in Ireland. It's a good topic. Obviously, Tyler, his videos are good, but he doesn't give a shit about the topics he talks about. He just does it for clicks. But
I get you.
He's got decent enough videos, so I thought we'd use it. I don't like him at all, but I'll use his videos.
David's saying he prefers the company of dogs nowadays. So.
Oh, really? Okay. No, that's fine.
They don't talk back.
Well, if that's what he thinks life's about, is not getting a conversation, just talking to bloody dogs.
I'm just messing with you, David.
Not getting a conversation back. No, I know you're messing, but the company of dogs. He does keep the company of dogs, literally, but they're just not literal dogs. They're literal metaphorical dogs.
He's saying there's less drama. Yeah, he's probably right.
Well, I mean, that's true, but they're the ones that started the drama. It was them that started that thing with Vicky. Yes, Vicky may have carried it on a little bit or whatever, but she was right about that situation. Could she calm down about it after a while? Yes, but she was still right about that situation.
I think David's talking about literally hanging out with the dogs, like dogs, his own dogs.
Oh, really? Well, you can do that if you want.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with hanging around with your dogs, but taking them a walk in a bit of company, but you're not going to get a good conversation out of them, are you?
No. Hey, if you do, let me know. We'll document that publicly.
The company of dogs. Oh, right. I thought you were on about David, as in David I thought you were on about Barna when you said about the company of dogs. David Koresh is saying it, right? I thought you were on about Barna. Okay, I got you.
You get
That's why you prefer the company of dogs. That's what you. There you go. But you're still getting conversation with us. So you're still having. You're still got company of other people. I mean, you just got physical company of the dog.
Yeah, my conversation this morning with Rose was amazing. I'm telling you.
Ah, there you go. Fantastic. What did she say?
Mine. No,
mine. No, don't touch.
Yeah. Get back inside. No.
usually defiance.
Oh, yeah.
Defiance or some kind of resilience, depending.
Oh, she thinks she's cute when she does it too. That's the funny part.
Well, they all do because they know they're cute sometimes. That's the problem. Right, Jim, will I make a coffee?
Jim, why he makes coffee?
Yes. Like
there's a light there.
Lens effect.
Makes you want to dance.
Does. Not in this heat, bro. It's so warm.
I heard you guys are going through a heat wave.
It's awful. It's even got it on my computer. Heat and what heat warm.
We got to meet.
We might go over for a couple episodes of Doctor Who afterwards, but I'm not doing any movies tonight because it's movie night tomorrow. Say again, Roger.
We got to meet Lord Racer last night. We got him to come on the stream.
Who?
Lord Racer.
Oh, right. Nice.
Yeah.
Don't think I'm not sure if I might have seen him on a stream before, but if I did, it was a while ago. I just can't remember.
He ain't been on one in a while, so he said, JJ got him to come on.
I'm sure I've seen him on it at some point, but yeah, no, fair play. Nice.
We had a ball.
Nice. Yeah, so I might do a few Doctor Who's after this, but no movies. That's tomorrow night.
Yeah, next week you gonna do boxing?
Yeah, I am. I forgot on Tuesday it was boxing night. I just put on 2 movies instead. Interesting.
What's that?
Gentlemen,
how you doing, man?
Doing good, brother.
Is your seat in the upright position?
Always safety first.
We got Dancing Stars.
Dancing Stars. Well, isn't that not what planets are? Wandering stars, dancing about.
Yeah, I wonder what the hell they are.
Wondering exactly, yeah.
I hear there are places you can go and land on.
I mean, I think some of them are actually spiritual. Some are spirits, but I don't think they all are. Obviously.
I like
think
Jupiter and Saturn.
Yeah, the wandering planets are certainly, I think, imprisoned spirits. I think that's just my interpretation of it.
Are you qualified to say these things?
I'm qualified to say I think so. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
You're
I
qualified
think
to have an opinion.
anybody's qualified to say I think so.
Got to get a permit for that opinion.
Yeah. Well, you're not qualified to say I think, therefore I am. You should be saying I am, therefore I think. You know.
Yeah. And sometimes truth is stranger than fiction, PJ.
Yeah, it certainly is. Certainly is. So warm, man. It's been so hot here today. Like, it's only 32 degrees Celsius. For you, that's probably nothing. But when I remember it being 36 degrees Celsius in 94 when I went to Greece, and that was so hot. It went up to 38 degrees. It was so hot, but it was tolerable for some reason. Here, it's not. It's so dry. I was on my scooter. You know, I couldn't generate a breeze. Any kind of breeze was just warm, hot breeze. It was bloody awful. It's not nice.
I got a question for you though. How long did the flight take for you to go to Greece?
2 hours.
Oh,
2
man.
hours. From London to Greece, from London to Athens, 2 hours. Took about an hour and 50. That was in 94. Yeah.
You're flying around 500 miles plus an hour?
About 500 miles an hour. And it was British Airways, so it would have been a Boeing 737 at the time. 737?
Yeah.
747, maybe.
747 possibly, yeah. It was in the 90s. It was quite a big British Airways one.
Yeah.
So like,
That's
there was 3 aisles in it and stuff. So
yeah, definitely a 747.
yeah.
I've flown in a 767. Those things are huge, but that thing felt like it was going to fall apart. It was made in the 70s, and I was flying in 2000s.
Oh wow!
The great part is how much of the day a 2-hour flight will take. You know, take you all damn day to take that 2-hour flight.
I bet they did.
Like,
right.
With just getting there early and all this mess.
Yeah, I know.
Fly 2 hours. It's like, man, I should have just drove. Shit.
Right.
Factor, probably.
I mean, well, if you could drive from the UK to Greece, it'd be cool. You kind of could through the Euro. You could through the Eurotunnel, but it's a long distance. It's a fair distance, and then you've got to go through some other countries. See, I think you could get to Greece still done. How does it connect? Yeah, you would be able to actually. Yeah. If you went through the Eurotunnel.
They built that tunnel back in the 80s, didn't they?
Well, the channel at the longest is 28 miles. So they have to start probably, say, 2 miles inland either side. So probably about 30 miles long, maybe. Maybe a mile.
You could ferry that, couldn't you? You could take the car to the ferry.
Yeah, the ferry takes you over quick enough.
Wonder how much curvature they calculated for on that tunnel.
Calculated, yeah.
Well, on a clear day when you're in Dover, you can see Cali. So, you know, I'm sure it's meant to be a little bit behind the curvature at 28 miles. You know what I mean?
The imaginary curve.
We're on the flat spot of the oblate, you know, spheroid. It's chubbier in the middle, so.
Gosh.
Yeah, we're on the flat spot.
I heard a good one. It's all you know, it's locally flat today.
It's locally flat.
It's just local.
Then my local flat, then your local flat, then that guy's local flat are all locally flat next to each other, making a very, 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 very wide flat. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. I hear there's 1 degree between each flat. So.
Oh, is that so? Then it's not flat. Then if there's 1 degree between each flat, then it's not flat.
Oh my God.
But as we know, it is flat. It's a level topographical plane that is not moving. You know, can be shaken a little bit, but cannot be moved out of its place.
Exactly. It's shaken, not stirred. Is that what you're saying?
Be shaken just by an earthquake or something, but that's locally, not the whole earth. You know, it can be shaken a little bit, but you know.
Yeah. I had an earthquake in Arizona one time, and I was sitting on the couch, and it threw me out of the couch.
It threw took a pair of arms and just said, "Roger, that's it. I'm hoying you across the room."
No, it jolted the whole room, and I got bumped off.
No, I'm joking. I can imagine. We don't experience that here. 2008, Coventry had an earthquake. First earthquake I'd ever heard of in the UK. There's probably been little ones, but it was tiny. Apparently, a few people had. I slept through it. Didn't even know about it. You know, I heard about it the next morning. But a few people said they felt it. To me, it probably would have felt like a thunder rumble. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, in California when I was younger, we had a few, and it shake the chandeliers and stuff. You see them rattle.
We just don't get that. We don't experience that in the UK when it comes to things like that. I mean, now we're experiencing like extreme weather, especially when it comes to heat. I mean, we're just not used to this heat. And even the year I was born, 76, apparently it was hot, and I'm pale as heck. But I'm sure if it was hot, I mean, this is 32 degrees. Now, a lot of people, I can't handle 30 degrees. Anything above 18 degrees, I struggle with. But a lot of people in the UK can handle 32 degrees. There's loads of Asians here, as in Pakistanis and Indians with dark skin, who have come from India originally, and they are from like 40 degrees and stuff. But when they're here in the UK and it's hot, they can't deal with it because of the
humidity.
It's freaking awful.
Yeah.
It feels 20 degrees hotter than what it is. I'm telling you, it's awful.
Are the Indians part of the Alzoots?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility. Yeah. The Indians I'm talking about are probably Sikh, Sikh Indians, you know. But it's a possibility. I don't know. I mean, you do get Muslim Indians, and you do get Sikh Pakistanis, but it's kind of Pakistan is kind of generalized as the Muslim area, and India is kind of the Sikh Hindu type thing. You know,
it's like a bag of mixed nuts. You never know what you're going to get.
Yeah. Well, right. Jim. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's been so hot, man. It's ridiculous.
So that's like 80 to 90 degrees here, ain't it?
It was when I checked earlier on. I was talking to Baz earlier. When I checked earlier on, it was 30 degrees, 32 degrees for me. So I'm not sure if I checked it at 30 or 32 degrees, but either 30 or 32 degrees was 89 point something Fahrenheit. Check that. I'm sure it was 32 degrees. Like, let me just check again.
Yeah, so that I think it averages out to be around the mid 80s or 90s. That's pretty warm.
Oh, but it's even warmer. It feels warmer than that. You know, it feels warmer than that. Wrong way around. Fahrenheit, degrees to Fahrenheit. Degrees. Yeah, 89.6 degrees if it's 32 degrees Celsius.
Let's see what temperature it is now.
What's it saying here at the minute? Actually, let me just check.
Hold on. I got an app for StreamYard now. Jeez, didn't know that.
An app for StreamYard?
Yeah. They added it to my Apple. Yeah.
Heat warning. Right.
I get a full month of AccuWeather.
So now, right. So now at this time, it's 24 degrees Celsius, but it's 11 at night now. It's 11 p.m. So that's after it's cooled down, and it's still 24 degrees Celsius.
Yeah.
So 80 something or 70 something.
I'm going to read this to you. We're 72 degrees here, but it really feels like 76.
Yeah. That's the problem, man. When it's cold here, it says it's a certain cold, but it feels colder. And when it's hot, it says it's this cold, this heat, but it feels hotter. Like, friggin' hell, why can't it just be a certain friggin' temperature? They're definitely doing something with the skies, bro. You know, I don't believe it's a fake sun, but I believe that they're doing something with the skies. And the sun was definitely a different color when I was a kid. But I just think that's due to what they're putting in the skies. Yeah.
I heard a flat earther. They say that he was going on about the sun simulator and how they really have developed the technology for it.
They maybe have, but I don't think that's that in the sky. Yeah.
They're hanging it from a little room. Yeah.
I mean, how are they going to hide the normal sun? You know, I just don't. I just think what we're seeing is a different color because of what they're putting in the sky.
Yeah, it's just lensing the sun's effects. Yeah.
Yeah.
It will mess with the weather. Right. It's probably a pretty not delicate, but it's probably, if you mess with it, it's going to throw things off, dude. You know?
Yeah, definitely. I'm just wondering if we're going to get an extreme winter now.
Maybe.
We've still got heat warning now. Still calling it heat warning now, even at this time of night.
Yeah,
I was out for 20 minutes. Like, My neck was exposed for 20 minutes on my scooter, just going to my mom's, and I feel burnt.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm getting Sandy to come over to my stream tonight.
Nice.
I'm gonna have her look at some of Dilly Gill stuff. Remember Dilly Gill?
I remember Dilly Girl, yeah. Been a while, like. Been a while.
She's good with debunking NASA stuff, and so is Dilly. So I think she'll like it.
Oh, Dilly Gill was a woman.
No, Dilly Gill just likes to debunk.
I was going to say, I didn't think Dilly Gill was a woman. I mean, were Dilly Gill the ones that were doing the NASA stuff?
Yeah, because she does NASA stuff too. So
yeah, of course. P1000 says it's the same light in the sky. It was no sun simulator. Yeah, I agree, bro. I agree. I mean, I dare say they've got the technology to do something like that. I just don't think that's what's in the sky. I think we've got the sun in the sky, but it's different nowadays because of what they put in the sky.
Yes, somebody was pointing out on FED the other day that Austin and Jaron both said that the sun wasn't warm in Antarctica.
It wasn't warm.
Yeah. Why were they running around with their shirts off?
Yeah. Why wouldn't it be warm?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know there's cold snow underneath you, but there should still be heat in the sun, surely.
Well, he was speculating that was a reflection of the firmament, not the sun.
Apparently, Antarctica is kind of like Mars. You know, it's got atmospheric conditions that are unseen or unknown to man. You know.
Biggest desert in the world, bro. Biggest desert in the world.
Yeah. Frozen, surrounded by water, but
right.
Yeah. And the sun isn't hot, but they're naked with no breath, and it's freezing cold. Sure.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Might as well be on Mars. You know?
There was no frostbite in their nipples or nothing. You know, it just like, you know, they looked like they could have laid down there and just, you know, sunbathe.
That's a cool story, bro.
It should have been a freezing story, but you know, it seems to be that.
Even if you know how they claim it's dry or whatever. Like if you ever been skiing or snowboarding or anything like that, like your own breath will fog up your glasses, especially if you don't have like anti-fog, really good goggles. You know.
You don't understand an ice desert, JJ.
Even the people that ran the marathon had regular sunglasses on with no fog in them. You know, running, making wind chill factor because you're running, right? And it's already, you know, in the teens or single digits, right?
Yeah.
And no fog, no steam whatsoever from their breath, or it's just
ridiculous.
But one time they showed the breath, and that was during the Owen Benjamin, and it was overboard, too much breath, like they had a fog machine
over there and all that. Yeah, and because they had a hot drink to keep wetting the mouth to make sure the mouth had moisture in it to make a breath. You know what I mean? God,
I'm not even sure that.
And they probably had a sucking a vape here and there, you know.
Right.
Not even sure. Oh my God. We're gonna do it. There's a guy that went down there. JJ got at the videos, didn't you, JJ? What's the guy's name again? Oliver.
Sounds right.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna go. He's down. He did videos while he was down in Antarctica at Union Glacier. We're gonna go through them.
Was that the one Carl dropped? Wasn't that the one Carl dropped?
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Nice.
It's gonna be fun. He's got a full series, like 12 different videos. So we're gonna compare that to you know what?
Oh, that's cool.
The TFC. Yeah.
FA Nation, hey, good to see you. Good to see you.
Speaking of Carl, there he is.
Is that what you were talking about? FA Nation, yeah.
Oh, your ears are ringing.
Oliver Tree.
Yeah. You ever heard of the Summer Triangle?
Say again.
You ever heard of the Summer Triangle?
A summer triangle.
Yeah, that's what they're mentioning on my weather channel right now. The Summer Triangle, whatever that is. Oh,
maybe that's a new name for the Bermuda Triangle because it's quite sunny there.
No, it has to do with Jupiter, the Moon, and Mars.
Yeah.
The night sky.
The summer psyop.
Yeah.
The summer psyop, right.
Prepare.
Tis the season.
Yeah.
Go on.
For more sky lies. Yeah.
Huh.
Mars is how far away? 8 million miles from Earth. But yet you can see it in the night sky.
Is that how far it is? Really?
Yeah. Remember that we did that series with they were traveling, how long it would take to get to Mars in a capsule. They had a simulator and they said it was 8 million miles to Mars.
They'd have to have like kids on the flight, and then they'll get there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your kids will get there.
Well, no, they put you in a cryonic sleep, cryogenic sleep.
How long does it take with time dilation, bro?
Well, I don't know, man. You gotta be really dilated that far out.
Catch the nearest wormhole,
Yeah.
We got to fold it over like a piece of paper. You can just fold time over like a sheet of paper. Just imagine if you could,
Bump into some antimatter on the way, you're done. That's it. You're done, man. You just get, I don't know, you'll end up 17 billion light years away.
Star Wars is more believable than shit. Yeah.
Just do the Pac-Man theory. Go the other way. Go through the screen.
Yeah.
They got little portals on either side of the paper. You can appear back on the other side of it.
That's right. Like Pac-Man.
That's how mapping works everywhere I've ever been.
Good.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's so bloody muggy today, even now, and it's 3/4 an hour before midnight.
Nice. So we're going to dig through all my videos and pick out 10 of the best ones for flat earth proofs. We'll put together a package so Scott can show it all.
You get loads of people in your live stream. I woke up this morning and went to the toilet and turned it on. It was about 8 a.m. for me, and you had like 8 people there at the time. I was like, bloody hell, you get loads of people in your live stream.
Yeah, we were rocking it last night.
I tried to.
We were having fun.
Mm-hmm. The only time I get any amount in mind really is if I talk about something flat earthish. You know what I mean? And then there's a lot more comes in, but it's one of them.
Well, that it's like it's that topic that's dying. They keep saying, and it's not going to come.
Oh yeah, of course. Flat Earth's dead. Remember, Flat Earth's completely kaput. like no life in it at all.
No. There's no valid points in it either. There's the flat earthers are nuts, dude.
Oh no, they went to Antarctica, proved the 24-hour sun, so we're all rebuked and corrected, and we know it's a globe now, don't we?
Absolutely.
Flat Earth's absolutely dead now. I mean, nobody talks about it anymore because of the TFE. Yeah,
it was the capstone on our grave, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, according to Hawkins, it broke us, man. It broke us.
Oh wow,
we need cope. And Artemis is bad too. I'm telling you, we can't handle Artemis photos. It's just horrible.
That guy is broken.
Can't Artemis.
There's a lot of normies they might not necessarily be flat earthers, but a lot of them have started to see that NASA are full of crap because of Artemis.
No, not just crap, PJ. They're full of Nutella.
Definitely Nutella. Product placement. Spun perfectly, didn't it? Spun perfectly.
They should have camels on there and Pepsi Cola and a couple other.
Brought to you by Pfizer.
Wouldn't have surprised me. Right, so Tyler Oliveira is doing this with 2 mad explorers, but it must be a collab. Again, I do not like Tyler Oliveira. The topics he brings up are valid, but he doesn't give a shit about these topics. He just does it for the views, I think. But his videos are good. But Tyler himself is full of it. He's the one that went and took the piss out of Dave Weiss, pretending to be a flat earther, remember? Tyler, yeah. Not that Dave Weiss doesn't deserve getting the piss taken out of him, but still, pretending you're a flat earther and all that. Maybe it was all set up,
Yeah.
It's part to make Dave look that way. I don't know. And Dave knowing about it, I've no idea. But
I think him and Duffy are still working in cahoots, personally.
I think so. I think so.
And now Duffy's pulled his GoFundMe off because they're penalizing them, and they penalize.
Apparently, there's some kind of there's
probably a fee like I got. I think they took
I think it was something like there's something wrong with his claim that what he's doing, what he's claiming for or whatever is not in their terms of service or something like that.
Huh.
I don't know. That's what it sounded like in that video we covered the other day. I might be wrong.
I think they're going to jerk money out of them though, because they almost took like $800. It seems like out of mine.
Last time I seen, they had like 27,000 something.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
That's where they've stopped it at. I think 26,000, 27,000.
Yeah, but even if he takes that out, they're still going to take the cash out.
But he's still saying to people you can pay through Cash App, PayPal, and whatever. So
he's trying to avoid that,
doing it, you know, and yeah.
Well, if you want your name in lights, you know, PJ, you should donate.
What to him? Yeah.
Oh yeah, have to send him $1,000 tomorrow. You know.
Never.
I mean, the guy's allegedly a millionaire. What the hell are we giving him money for?
Yeah, I mean, allegedly took all these flat earthers to Antarctica, didn't he?
Pocket change, man. Pocket change.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why couldn't he tag me?
I don't know if he's paid all his skip taxes and his fines and all that. I'm not sure, but he's in it for some, isn't he? He's in it for some amount.
Yeah. I'll look up his record again. See what he owes.
So used to have all the info.
Sounds to me like he's broke.
I still got it. I got the thing. He gave it. Sal gave it to me, so I got the list of all the charges and what he owes.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like he's gonna make money off the documentary once it goes, right? Like it's a Netflix documentary.
Of course.
Right? So he's getting it produced by a Hollywood producer now.
So if that being the case, obviously it'd be an investment to put any money into it for himself, right? Because he's going to reap benefits later. So if you know, unless you're broke, I mean, why would you be asking for money? Why don't you just invest the money and get it done and make some money on it, right?
I would.
Right, exactly.
That would make sense. It sounds like
if he is who he claims he is and has all his money allegedly, I don't buy any of it. I don't buy the pastor part. I don't buy the rich part. I do buy the criminal record part, but that might be my bias. I'll digress.
If he is a pastor, I've always said it that he's only done it out of sense I don't know, duty maybe to or obligation to his granddad, to his dad or granddad, whoever he took over from. If he is a pastor, but he's he's
Bob
far from a Christian. He's far from a Christian.
Yeah, he's a stand-in for the guy who died or whatever. But
Bob Vineyard.
Yeah.
Bob Vineyard. Isn't that his grandfather? I thought it was his grandfather he took over.
No, he's just his pastor. That's all he was. He was part of this.
Oh, okay. I thought it was his grandfather. Sorry, my bad.
Does that seem logical? Like, is that something that would happen? Like, let's say your pastor died. Would they just get somebody who's not a pastor, somebody who's not qualified to be the pastor?
You wouldn't. But I mean, nowadays you can be a pastor online. You could I could take a course 2 minutes online and be a pastor now. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Professor PJ. Yeah.
But I'm not doing that.
If Dave can do it, anybody can, right? Professor Dave.
Not a professor.
Yeah. Oh, right. No, pastor, not professor. Well, you maybe could become a professor nowadays online. I don't know.
No, yeah. Well, you can take Yale courses online and get a degree.
I identify as an astronaut. Katy Perry can do it.
Right. So this is in Ireland, as far as Delight Island, Garda. So there's a lot of illegal immigrants over there too. So let's see what he's saying. He's called it. I mean, I called it similar to his. He called it something about a deep dive into the welfare addicted immigrants from Ireland. Or what did he call his? Just let me look at it. Blooming hell, it's right in front of me, Paige. Inside the island invaded by welfare addicted immigrants. Right. Again, topics are valid, but I don't think Tyler gives a crap about it. He just does it because there's a story there.
I get you.
You know the score. You know what he's like.
This is Ireland, where migrants fresh off the boat live like royalty in castles funded by the taxpayers, while the local Irish can barely afford to pay rent.
One of my neighbours was sent out of his house, and was put in his house, and he was sent down to the social house, an Arab or something like that.
People are getting homes upon arrival.
But do you want me to be honest and say foreigners? I don't know where they're from. They're just black.
With over 23% of Ireland's population.
Well, you don't know where they're from, just black. Well, if you're talking about them, it's probably Somali, and if it's going by that guy we've seen at the start, he looked like a Somalian to me. Somalian Muslim. There's a lot of Somalian Muslims in Coventry as well.
Yeah.
A lot of it a lot of it seems scripted to me. Like comparing it to America, it's like I could see firsthand that they incentivize it, and they bring them in, the illegals, and then
Oh
they
yeah,
act
the
like
government do.
it's a
Yeah,
crisis. Yeah, and
yeah,
they're
of
literally bringing them in.
course they are. Of
Doing
course they are.
photo ops. They're all paid off. They're not.
And
It's not
then
authentic.
the people don't want it there, but the government will bring it in. And then the lefties, the wokies and all that, are all for it just because they're
Right.
there. And even though
They
these
create.
people would
Yeah.
kill them, you know what I mean? It's nuts.
Yeah.
They create a problem. They create a solution for the problem they already created.
Yeah.
Like
It's all
digital
part of it.
ID.
Yeah. Create the crisis and create the hero to save you from the crisis, and we're all content and ignorant at the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah. I just looked up how much Will still owes the government, or for his fees, $850,000.
So near $1 million. So he's in for $1 million. You know what I mean? So it's a fair bit. It's a fair bit. He needs to make some money, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Foreign born, driving the already unaffordable housing costs even higher as homelessness also hits record highs. How did this tiny 5.4 million person island become a hotspot for migrants and asylum seekers looking for
5.4 million island, and in London itself there's more than 5 million. I think there's 7 million in London. It's mad. It's spread out throughout that island. Well, mind you, it's just a part of it. It's not the whole island. Obviously, it'll just be Southern Island, won't it? I get mixed up between which one is which one is part of the UK. They're using, hold on.
Ireland's not as big.
Northern Ireland, yeah, Northern Ireland's part of UK, so that's where they'll be. So that must be where the 5.4 million is.
It's not as big as England, though, right?
Ireland itself is a
yeah.
Hold on, I would say so. Hold on a minute. I don't know about population wise, but area wise, I'd say so.
That's what I was thinking of.
Let me just check. I would say the way it's shaped, they're much and such the same size. I mean, this is just on, they look about the same size with shape, maybe more in England. But yeah, probably England. You've got to remember from here is Scotland. So around about the same size, bro. Because England's skinny at the top and wider at the bottom, if this is these actual shapes, I dare say they're similar to what actually is, but maybe not proper. So I would say it's around about the same size-ish.
It looks a little bit like a globe you're looking at, doesn't it?
It certainly is a globe I'm looking at. Okay, this one looks a bit flatter. There you go. That's the whole lot of Ireland. It's Northern Ireland, I think they're talking about here. So
that's part of the territory, right? Yeah.
England is bigger, but they're not much in different area-wise, I'd say.
Yeah, what's the green part there in England?
That's Wales.
Oh, good God.
That's Wales.
It's own country, ain't it? No.
Yes. So is Scotland, yeah. And so is Southern Ireland.
That's not even half the size. Both of those together is like barely the size of Texas.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like the UK is tiny compared to even to a state. Like you've got states bigger than the UK. I mean, from top to bottom, you're talking about as the crow flies from Land's End to John O'Groats, you're talking about 600 odd miles. That's it.
Yeah, well, doesn't other things fly like crows?
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you were to take the road, then it's going to take about 1,000 miles, But as the flow cries, as the crow flies.
How about the albatross? What about that?
Well, if the albatross, the pigeon, whatever, they all fly the same distance, just different time, different speed. It depends if they're going against the turn of the globe or with it. It just depends.
Yeah. They those birds that count for Coriolis, don't they?
Right, of course.
for handouts. How much charity does Ireland have left to give? Violent demonstrations broke out near Ireland's capital Dublin on Tuesday night, with as many as 2,000 protesters clashing with police. They're outside the City West Hotel in Sagat, being used to house asylum seekers, one of whom, a 26-year-old African man, was charged in connection to an alleged sexual assault on a 10-year-old victim in the area.
Countries round, we've no culture left.
The Irish went abroad.
Yeah.
They were looked after, so why not we look after them?
Ireland is for the Irish.
I know. So they're in Southern Ireland.
Why would you want all the same type of people in?
They're actually in the Irish part. They're not in the British part. They're in Southern Ireland. If they're in Dublin, it's Southern Ireland. So yeah, that's not the British part.
I hear there's a rocky road there somewhere. Rocky road to Dublin.
It's boring.
Say again.
There's a rocky road to Dublin.
Rocky Road to Dublin. Oh, right.
You ever heard the song?
Is it made of ice cream and marshmallow?
Yeah, it could be.
The yellow brick road
makes the DNA stronger.
Before we go infiltrate the lavish estates migrants are living in on the taxpayers' dime, and go see how this new diversity has penetrated even the quietest of villages in the Irish countryside, I met up with fellow YouTuber Luke from Two Mad Explorers, an Irishman born and raised in Dublin who left the country as the cost of living became insanely unaffordable. Let's go explore Dublin city centre.
I think they would have a totally different government in that from the UK.
Any government, man.
I don't know. I don't understand how it completely works, because even Scotland's got a slightly different government from the English, but we're still under the English government too. It's weird. I just don't know how it bloody works. I'm just not political.
Oh, I got a question for you.
The new Irish, where they're really from.
Say again.
Have you ever done the government to work anywhere?
They work themselves. I don't know if they work.
Yeah.
Oh, it's working all right.
Yeah.
Well, it's working for them, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but they've still got God to answer to.
Where are you from?
No understand, no speaking.
Okay.
Where you from? I no understand. See, it's always no understand, right? So okay, you're coming here today, but you don't understand anything. So what they do is they get up in the little cliques, the little gangs of the people they do understand, and then it becomes a problem. It becomes like them against us type thing. And it's kind of, you'd think if they're going to come here and assimilate, because that's not what they want to do in general, then they would learn to speak to people, but no.
I got one thing to say, PJ. They're taking our jobs.
Well, look, like we're saying, there's a lot more homeless on the street now. Why? Because, the homeless that were already there weren't getting housed, probably. So when they start bringing these over, the houses that were there, they're giving it to them. So there's more homeless people from Ireland than illegal immigrants that are not from there, It's the same as here. It's the same as in England at the minute. And it's probably Scotland. I haven't been to Scotland since 2011, but, there was certainly immigrants when I was last in Scotland, just not as many Muslim ones, but I dare say it's happening there.
You know what we need right now to solve all these problems? Another pandemic.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Okay. English? No English? You guys speak English? Excuse me. A little English?
See?
A little English. Where are you guys from?
They don't want to talk to you at all, see?
No.
So they don't even want to be polite. I mean, people ain't so polite nowadays. You say hello to them, they kind of look at you weird. Not everybody, but yeah. But, there's just no interaction except from what they complain about. If they go to the benefits office, then there'll be some kind of interaction. Then they'll get somebody that'll talk English for them in the welfare department. You call it welfare, we call it DHSS, whatever, social.
Yeah.
Then they'll manage to, if it comes to that, if they didn't have anybody talk for them, then for some reason they don't manage English, then I guarantee it.
Pakistan.
Djibouti. Palestine.
I'm from Ukraine.
Chile.
Like, I'm Irish.
From Algeria. Tahir Harraj.
Okay.
I'm from Sierra Leone.
I'm Algerian.
Sierra Leone.
Bangladesh.
Me? Yes.
Originally Bangladesh.
I'm from Pakistan. India. Brazil.
There's a lot of Muslim ones there. Not all of those immigrants are Muslim, but a lot of them are. At least 3 of them called out their countries are Muslim. I don't know if Sierra Leone, they talk French, but I don't know if they're Muslim there, are they?
I don't think they are.
No. I would say maybe they are.
Maybe I know it's Turkish, right? That a lot of that influence. It could be Muslim. Yeah.
But Sierra Leone talk French, don't they? And they're African.
The Ottoman Empire was part of it too at one point in time, right? They spanned all the way to Africa, I thought.
Yeah, Sierra Leone to me is in Africa, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, they're Muslim. They're Muslim. So 78 of their population in Sierra Leone is Muslim.
That's a lot.
So that was yeah. So it does say it's a lot. I mean, some of them, of like the Afghans, they would have been Muslim. Sierra Leone, the Somalians, some more as well. There was some there that weren't. Maybe Romanians. They're not Muslim in general. They're usually Catholic, but you know.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't Istanbul and Turkey. That was a Muslim part of the world too at one point in time. Right?
Well, Turkey is a very big Muslim part of the world. I mean, over the border in Greece, they're now like Christian, but they used to be obviously pagan at one point.
True.
Yo vengo de España.
Yeah, Greece have a lot of problems with Turkey. Well, they did in the 90s anyway. I don't know if they still do.
Well, Mr.
Nigeria, I don't know. I think Nigeria would be Christians, but you know, still a lot of immigrants.
Nigeria.
I'm from India.
Again.
And Nigerians, I'm sorry to stereotype them. They're all about the money. They're all about the money.
Especially those princes.
Especially I'm talking about Christian Nigerians. They're all about the money. Going around with that collection dish. You know, they want the money. All right. They love it. I love it.
Well, PJ, if you give me $10,000, I can get my $2 million out of the account, and I'll triple your money.
No doubt.
Just give me your bank account number, and we can go from there. All right.
There you go, Paul. See, Paul just said Ireland has lost 2 million plus people to migration. The majority going to the US. Well, that's good. Good if they've started disappearing, but not good if they're going to the US. They need to go home. To their own place.
Don't send them here. Yeah.
But you know, I don't think they're going, and I don't think they would have. I don't think they've lost 2 million. What do you mean lost 2 million? You mean people who's migrated here? They've now left. Is that what you're talking about? Because I can't see them. 2 million of them. They wouldn't have had 2 million there, surely. Or are you talking about lost housing to 2 million of them, or whatever? I don't know what you're saying, Paul. 2 million seems a lot. I don't think there's that many. Yeah, surely not.
Well, 98% of all statistics are made up on the spot.
That's what I'm saying. Statistics as well. If they told you that, yeah, like because we don't want them to be here in the UK, or I'm sure the Ireland people don't want them to be there. And then then you see a few leaving. I'm sure they exaggerate the numbers. Oh yeah, well 12,000 left when there was like 200. You know?
They've been telling us we've got 11 million illegal immigrants here for 20 years straight. Even when our worst, inflation of immigration, it never changed. Like they kept it at 11. Just goes to show you their numbers are always hogwash.
Inflated.
You would have seen it in your own life.
Or deflated, whatever fits their narrative.
I see.
They're deflating it on that one.
Right. Yes, deflating it, and they exaggerate where they need to exaggerate, and they take the numbers down when they want to get on the good side. Yeah, depending on the context. Yeah, absolutely. But Paul was just saying that Irish people have gone to the US. All right, so Irish people have gone to US because of the immigrants. Right, I get you. Well, that's kind of reminds me way back when they did that. They did that before, didn't they?
Supposedly.
But yeah, it's bad. They shouldn't have to do that. Move out their own country to go elsewhere, because it's just a big shift around then, isn't it? They're shifting over here, so we're shifting over there, and then that people shift over there. It's just going to be chaos. Chaos, man. Come on.
I'm Afghan. No, I grew up in Sweden, bro.
If Afghanistan were to go to war with Ireland, who would you fight for? Tough question.
Oh, bro, it's very difficult, bro.
See, I was born in Sweden, though, trying to get on the game. But you're Afghan. So you're a Muslim, you mean? You know, but if they were good, if Afghan was to fight Ireland, oh, it's a hard one. Of course you're going to pick Afghan if that's where you're from, even though you live in Ireland. Of course you're going to. I mean, ridiculous. Then you shouldn't be here. Simple. There, because I'm not there. Madness, man. So mixed up, isn't it? What's that? Are the birds the only ones allowed to migrate freely? Oh, my mistake. I'm not Border Patrol. Hey, there's nothing wrong with just migrating, you know, but when they're coming over in mass and trying to take over, you know, and not assimilating, that's a different thing, you know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with immigrating at all if you're just going to a different country, or especially, and there's nothing wrong with refugees, you know, if they are fleeing war and they're in danger of life, there's no harm in helping someone. But lately, this is not what's been happening. It's all been men not coming over, hardly any women.
They got caught out here. You know, they keep telling them that they're asylum seekers. You know, they're here running from, you know, X, Y, and Z, and they come on foot for 2,000 miles. But they get here, they're perfectly clean, no food, no water, no diapers. You know, all for the photo op. So you just know it's not authentic madness whatsoever. They got caught with that crap, man.
Of course, I mean, it's the governments are doing it intentionally. Of course they are.
Didn't work. Inshallah, Ireland, India.
Okay.
Inshallah, met dua.
I can't choose a bro.
Okay. He's running the shop and he doesn't even speak English.
Afghanistan.
Okay, I respect your honesty.
Well, maybe I don't know.
But hypothetically, who would you fight for?
Fight is only Israel.
Only Israel.
Israel fight.
No doubt.
Israel fight.
No doubt.
This is kind of the hot spot.
I knew that was coming, obviously.
The demise of current modern Ireland.
Tell me about the demise. What do you mean by that?
Irish people are
not a
ethnic
scuff
to
on those
Ireland,
white
right?
knights
We've been here on this island for thousands of years. We have a culture. We used to have our own language. To give you a short insight into what's happened, we've kicked the Brits out, and in return, we've imported Pajit, Patel, and Mohammed.
Right, yeah, absolutely. They've kicked the Brits out because they were obviously trying to take over at one point. And then they've let in Muslims. Great. Great.
What do the local Irish think about the state of Ireland right now? Are you Irish?
Yes.
Could I ask your perspective as an Irish man? What are your thoughts on the state of Ireland right now?
Shy.
What are the factors leading to the shidiness?
The government.
What are your thoughts on all the newcomers?
That's the first thing people are going to say is the government and what they're doing. Always. Especially when you're put in the spot. The first thing someone's got to say is the government and what's happening. I mean, because that's what it boils down to. That's why I hate politics. But unfortunately, it involves every freaking thing, doesn't it?
Good or bad?
I won't comment on that.
I won't comment.
No, it's good. Maybe it's good. Maybe it could be good, yeah.
How is life out here? We're trying to get the perspective of a woman such as yourself.
I think it's good. It's not that bad.
Okay.
I think if you are kind and you work hard and you keep yourself, I think it's not that bad.
She sounds like someone from like Lithuania, Poland or something that's took on the Irish accent a little bit. But she's definitely not from Ireland.
Be some challenges, especially as a woman.
Can you list the challenges?
Especially as a woman. I mean, against the Muslims that are coming here, yes, but against like just, you know, in general, you are not victimized. You're not victimized. It's just the normal run of the day of things. You might get victimized by certain people, but the way she says, especially as a woman, sounds like a bit of the feminist side coming out. I don't know.
Just men in general.
Men in general. I knew that was coming. Come on.
Don't get me wrong, okay? Not all are the same.
No, they're not.
Sometimes can be dangerous. Even the ladies.
Some women are a hell of a lot frigging worse, as I've experienced. Some women are absolutely awful.
The woman, they can be even dangerous than the men.
Some women are absolutely beautiful and not awful at all, you know. So, you know, it's the same on both sides. You can't just say that all men, in general, well, not all men, but most men, you know, are full of toxic masculinity. To me, toxic masculinity is just the normal run of things and how we are. Just us being men, we're toxically masculine. Wow.
So yeah, but I think we have to love, we have to accept others, even though like, yeah, there are different nations or like skin color, anything.
Because I've got friends that are in the journalism field. They have disclosed to me information on serious crimes against women, particularly, and young children in IPAS centres, which is where they put these people. Charity starts.
All right, okay, I agree with her there then when it came to them. I thought she was talking about men in general then. No, but when it comes to these, yes, absolutely, they are in danger, 100%. Not by them all, but the theology that they believe in is the one that leads some of them to be like that.
You know,
I agree.
It doesn't start over in another country.
I've been here for the last 19 years of my life. 20, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm originally from Poland. And I've seen it here at the beginning when I arrived.
That's what I'm saying. Like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, there was a lot of Europeans and that coming over, Polish and stuff like that. That's been happening a long time. You know, but they do come over and work. You do get some of them that come over and just drink, then claim social benefits and that. But in general, they come over and work. You know, they're actually quite hard workers, Polish people, and that. There'll be a few illegal ones of them as well, but they don't do the same stuff as these Islamic people. They're not going about killing people and stuff, and raping people, you know.
We all know what we're talking about, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm not actually racist. I am open to Irish helping the people. There is too many, far too many.
Well, there's an awful lot of foreign people coming in.
There's nothing wrong with helping people and helping asylum seekers if they are seeking asylum. But even en masse, the amount that they're bringing in or were bringing in is ridiculous. You know, you're meant to be helping as much as you can, not helping absolutely the whole lot of the nation. I mean, it's not like they're putting a little dribble in this country, a little dribble in that country, a little dribble in the, you know, they're putting a load in this country, a load in that country. Yeah, it seemed to me like it's some kind of agenda.
Yeah, they take away your threat. You know, like, all we have against them is, we could stand against going to work and making, you know, everything out there work, right? We can take a stand against it, but you'll just be replaced by some immigrant as their threat, you know. So it kind of puts us in a bad situation, and it's all by design.
Catch 22, exactly.
Mm-hmm. It's to weaken us, right? Divide us.
Yeah, there's no such thing as fairness nowadays. Nobody says the world was got to be fair, but governments talk about equality and fairness. They're not about that. They're not about that at all, you know.
But they're lying about and they're not working around the whole lot. Or the country's ruined. We have no culture left.
No.
That's all I can say.
Thank you so much.
He feels strongly about it. There's no culture left. Like, our culture's gone because it's been infiltrated, you know, and it won't be long before the next generation has got that culture mixed in now, and it's just transforms into some other kind of mongrel culture, you know.
It's for the Irish. Get all these.
Sorry.
It's a melting pot.
Right. Big old smelting pot.
Are you a fan of remigration?
Send them all back. The part of London.
I heard they make some of the best kebab in the world.
Right.
Is that true?
It's terrible.
It doesn't matter.
Ireland is for the Irish.
How has it been to you?
Right.
It's really good.
Medium?
It's good, bro. For me, every country is good. When you are good, everyone is good.
Respect.
Yes, it's been fantastic here in Ireland. Yeah, the weather, the culture here, and the beauty of Dublin. It's speechless. Like,
it's more easy for me.
See what I mean? See how the ones that are coming in are saying how easy and good it is for them, but the people that are living here, that are from here, are saying no. In general, they're saying we don't want them. You know, don't mind helping people, but this is too much. But the ones who have come here, they're like, yeah, this is brilliant for us. Fantastic. We love it.
Yeah, they love to incentivize it. You know, out here, they'll like give them room and board and all kinds of stuff, man. You know, and it's like, then they claim that, you know, they're here seeking asylum, and that's clearly not the case. You know, they're being brought here, they're not running.
No, of course not. Of course, diversity is our strength. BS, exactly. It is bullshit. Diversity is not a good thing. It might sound like a good thing, but it's not. It's far from a good thing.
Without racism or anything else.
Less racism here.
No.
Good job opportunities. And mid-filming, this kind woman told me to be careful with my camera filming in this area.
There you go.
Very welcome.
Expensive gear on show when you're walking up and down.
I appreciate that. How is it out here in Ireland right now?
Oh yeah.
Good?
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
Is housing quite expensive?
I don't know. I bought my first house when I was 23. So
if you were a youngster today, would it be challenging to put yourself in the same position you're in right now?
we were just fortunate we bought when we did. But like I have kids now that are 18, so kind of what's next for them and where do they?
Sure.
We very much in Ireland want to own our own houses. The whole rent mentality isn't there. Rents are just extortionate.
Why is the rent so high right now?
Supply and demand.
Where's the demand coming
from?
We have like a migrant workforce.
Sure.
We needed to survive.
A migrant workforce needed to survive, So pay them cheap and then charge a big expense for the people that live here, that are from here. Bullshit.
Don't forget the free housing, PJ.
And the free housing, right?
Is that migrant workforce used for what industries?
So I work in finance, and you would see it in that. You see it a lot in hospitality.
Healthcare. Okay.
Huge.
So you have an aging population that needs a migrant
Well,
workforce.
I went to the hospital the other week. I think I was having a heart attack. And like I say, I got the initial not blood test. I couldn't get blood. My ECG and blood pressure. And I was there for like 5 hours. Nobody come to see me after that. But every person, every nurse or whoever came out the door to call the next person in, had to go and ask an English person how this name is said, because they weren't English. How's this name said? And they're asking patients are ill, and nurses and other nurses, English nurses and that are about. Oh, how do you say this? You know what I mean? I'm like, what the heck? And there's 100-odd people in there, waiting to be seen with a 13-hour waiting list. And this is going on. It's freaking nuts, man.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
And that's affecting the housing costs?
It would, of course, yeah.
In fact, as more migrant laborers come to Ireland, young Irish professionals are leaving.
They were Somalian. That was a Somalian group, without a doubt. These kids here.
In fact, as more
Somalian group, without a doubt.
Migrant laborers come to Ireland, young Irish professionals are leaving the country as the dream of one day owning a home becomes increasingly unlikely. So who's really benefiting?
And if you get a man sitting outside Lidl with his bag of clothes, or bag of whatever, probably his sleeping bag.
From importing these migrants into the country.
But you need it in society. Do you know what I mean? Diversity is a good thing.
We need it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No. Oh my, so she's obviously a lefty, a Wookiee. We need it inside society. Diversity is a good thing. No, not the diversity you go on about. It's not a good thing. You call it progressive. It's not progressive. It's not progressive. It's going friggin' backwards.
Some of the benefits you've seen from diversity.
All these good words they've taken over. You know what I mean? Progressive is a good word, but the way they use it, the wokey crap, it's shit. And what they call themselves woke, they're far from woke. They're not awake. They might be woke, but they're not awake. It's nuts, man. And things like the pride. They've took the rainbow, God's promise to us, symbol of His promise to us. It wouldn't flood the whole earth again. And they've took that, the colours of that, and just bastardized it. It's just, Well, we were told it was going to happen.
Well, culturally, food is amazing. Yeah. And you can see
So what, you can share food without having to be diverse. I mean, that kind of diversity, if you want to call that diverse, like, I can get a couple of recipes that are not of this country. I mean, you don't need to be culturally banging each other's heads to be able to learn that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm kind of torn between the whole they need to be vetted and not vetted, or they need to go through a process, because to be truly free, you don't need somebody's permission to travel, right? On one
No, of
sense.
course.
And then
Of
on the
course.
other sense, it's like, yeah, well, we can't have countries dumping all their criminals and
Exactly.
all their problems over here. So yeah, you need some vetting. But when it's unauthentic, like, because we can obviously see that there's alternative motives and narratives being that's at work here, right?
Right,
Because
right.
this ain't what they're saying it is. It never is, right?
No, no. There's always a load of different bloody
But yeah, it drives
going
down
on at
everything,
once.
from because ever since I was a kid, man, I've always been in construction. So, from Arizona, we're close to the border. There'd always be a high influctuation of immigrants that were, work for half as much, and they'd
Yeah.
work way harder because they have more on the line. They have everything
Right.
on the line. Their whole
Yeah.
family's at risk. So they'll group up and work together to accomplish the goal that they need to, when you're over here comfortable and, living the American dream. And, it's just a threat. It's always been a threat,
Of
as far as
course.
driving down the economy and, making it harder for less jobs and everything.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
Which it wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't being done on purpose. I think they make it a
Right.
lot worse by design,
Exactly. Of course. If it was just asylum-seeking refugees, then fine. But it's not. It's systematic. They've done this intentionally.
I always wondered why, like, if everybody's running from their country because it's such a bad place to be, why do you come here and then brag and wave your flag how badass your country
Right.
is?
Right.
It's like, I don't know. Why don't you just embrace being an American at that point, right? I don't know.
Right.
It just
Right.
don't seem legitimate, right? Like they left because of in being incentivized, because of the money's better, because the
course.
lifestyle's better, everything's better. So
course.
that's the real reason, they're coming,
Yeah.
not because their country sucks and they got all this violence. And I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm just saying.
The
from
grass
what
is
I-
always greener, bro. The grass is always
Yeah.
greener on the other side, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just paint it out like they're all running for their lives, But you don't see all the doctors and lawyers running for their lives, right?
No, exactly. Exactly.
When you have all these immigration, it's always the lower, the middle class and the lower. It's never.
Right.
I mean, rich people should be running if it was that dangerous over there.
Of course. And isn't it weird that there's not many kids and children and women
Right?
coming?
Where's
It's
all the
mostly
doctors
men.
and lawyers that are
It's mostly men.
coming here illegally?
Yeah. Right. Right.
We don't see it because
No,
they're fine.
you don't.
It's all a
yeah,
story.
exactly. It's always the
Fabrication.
100%. 100%.
The entrepreneurship that's there.
Do you think the food is worth it?
Nah. Not for what they bring to our country.
Or what have you seen?
A lot of trouble. They come over, they sitting on the streets, they're all drinking and fucking, it's not much trouble.
Just mind your equipment around.
Okay, so be careful around here.
Hey, so hold on, you're saying it's great, this diversity is great, but mind your equipment around here. What are you talking about? The immigrants? Or are you talking about your own people possibly robbing him? It seems a bit, our priorities seem a bit messed up.
Clown world.
Mm-hmm. It certainly is.
They'll snatch him. Watch out. Watch out. After ironically seeing the police catch a bike thief, we then headed to Dorset Street to see even more of Ireland's new diversity. How are you?
This is the worst place in the world, bro.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
I live here, I know.
How is it out here?
Yo, what's up?
What's up? Where are we at?
Dorset Street, North Inner City.
Okay, you said
scumbags everywhere, bro.
What happened? How long has it been this way?
Oh man, 10 years.
Okay.
Close.
Yeah.
Is it mostly Irish out here?
Yeah, of course. But drugs and immigration, causes issues.
Okay.
But illegal immigration, not the legal one.
There you go. Right, exactly. Illegal immigration. If I did something illegal, even though I like the terminology illegal, it's like corporate and that. But in their eyes, if I did something bloody illegal, I get arrested for it. They get put up in bloody hotels. Yeah.
Eastern Europe, Slovakia.
Slovakia, okay. I haven't been.
All my friends say it's such a nice and safe country.
Compared to Ireland?
Yes.
Okay. And what's the biggest group that's not Irish here?
Welcome to small Somaliland.
Somalian.
On the
Told
street.
ya.
Yeah?
Hello. A lot of Somalian Muslims in Coventry as well. A lot of them. And they have their own coffee. They have cafe shop, like internet cafes, stuff like that. It's all really cliquey. It's always, they talk about diversity, but then they go off in their own little cliques anyway. They don't want to share their culture. They want to impose it.
Internet cafe?
There you go, internet cafe. Wow.
Okay. After stumbling through a portal into Somalia, I found it was not a challenge to find
Wow, I'm not mad. I didn't even know that was an internet cafe, but there's a lot of internet cafes by Somalians, yeah. One called Ebo, whatever that means. EBO. No idea what it means. We get a lot of Turkish barbers. These may be Afghan or Turkish.
Of ethnic minorities chilling everywhere. Hop in here. Where is everyone from?
Pakistan, Afghanistan.
Shout out Pakistan. Bangladesh. Shout out Bangladesh. Okay. You know me. That's good. Yes. How long you been out here? Tell me your story now.
1 year.
1 year?
Yeah.
What do you do for work?
He came from Portugal. I'm a student.
You came from Portugal?
Yeah.
He's a student, so he's over studying. Yeah. Fair play to him.
You'll notice is that many of these third world immigrants use Portugal's weak immigration policy over the last few years as an open door into the rest of the EU. Eventually ended up in countries like Ireland.
Okay.
What drove?
I get it. Because of their immigration system in Portugal, they go there first. Makes it easier for them. Okay, I get that. What's that? They're going to have to lock me up again or kill me to shut me up. Right.
You to come here. What was your big reason
Spicy deals, Asian supermarket.
to come here?
Portugal, from Portugal.
From Portugal.
From
So
Portugal
you used
as well.
Portugal as the entry point to the EU and then ended up here in Ireland?
That's the one.
Smart. Excellent.
That's the one.
Nice. Where are you from?
Italy.
Where?
Italy.
Italy.
Really?
Okay, an Italian.
He's not Italian.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
Originally Bangladesh.
There you go. Friggin' Italian, my ass.
Bangladesh.
Also liars, by the way. Yeah, you're not Sui Blade. You're not Sewer Slidell. I know that, Lord Racer. I know that.
Do they give you any money?
Yes.
Just for family support. Just
What do they give to you?
300 1 week.
Per week.
300 a week. You get 300 a week, not working. Are you? And he's saying that's just 300 a week. We don't even get it weekly. If we're on benefits here, we don't even get it weekly. We get it monthly. And at one point, when I wasn't working and I was on benefits, I was getting 250 a month. But yet he gets 300 euros, which is probably, or did he say pound there? I don't know. I think it was euros. But they're very close. Pounds and euros are very close in the amounts. And he gets that. For not even work for, that's crazy nuts. And I bet he gets more than that.
So 1,200 per month. Wow.
1,200 a month. I mean, I know he's got family, but 1,200 a month. Like I say, I mean, I've been claimed when I've been not working and had my son and my girlfriend and that at the time, and I never got nowhere near that.
Not bad. It's good.
But Ireland house is 2,900.
For how many people?
Yeah, but you get housing benefit. What you won't have to pay for your housing. You'll get housing benefit. If you're in benefits, you'll get housing benefit.
How are you?
But you don't have to pay it at all. The only thing you have to pay is council tax.
For five children.
5 kids.
5 kids.
How much do you get per child?
No. If he's got 5 kids, he's getting more than 300 a week. I guarantee he's getting more than that. He's got 5 kids.
Child benefit 140 1 month.
So an additional 140 per month.
So he gets 140 on top.
Yes. Nice. Brought 5 kids.
But that's not a month. There's no way. Not with 5 kids. He's getting more than that a month. That's probably fortnightly or a week.
Bangladesh to Italy to Ireland and receives money from the government. And then we met this man's children born in Italy with Italian nationality. For perspective, a census would show the
Wow, so he's from Bangladesh. His kids have got. Is this his wives? Is it? Or just one wife, maybe? I don't know. Might be wives. I don't know. Wow, man. So his kids are born in Italy, but yet he's from Bangladesh. They've all come over here. They're all from different places, and they're all claiming. I'm saying here, Ireland, because I'm not in Ireland. And they're claiming from there. That's crazy nuts, man.
these Bengalis as Italians, further obfuscating the reality of Europe's actual demographics we're told to believe.
Right.
But why is the government paying
That's
Bengalis?
probably what they'll do as part of the statistics. You know, they'll probably say that the immigrants that came through Portugal and stuff, or Italy, or whatever, that came that way, they'll probably call them European rather than where they're from, to say there's not as many illegal immigrants or something. I don't know, but you know what they're like. Same as, like, you know, people during the COVID times, people would die in a car crash, you know, or die of cancer, and they died of COVID all of a sudden, you know, that type of thing.
Their 5 kids, while the indigenous Irish population can barely afford to pay rent.
It's very expensive. So like, I'm homeless, so it is expensive. So we're getting told that we're not getting as much help as everyone else is getting. Like, the migrants are meant to be getting more help than us. Now they need to bridge the gap, and if it's not happening, they need to let the people know that it's not happening, that there's not special privileges going ahead.
Oh, so you're saying that's fake news? They're not getting more help?
I think it could be fake news, and I think it needs to be shown that it's fake news.
So you don't think there's any prioritization of foreigners over?
Are you kidding me? See, this is a simp. This is a simp. You tell me they're not. We see it all the time. They see him getting prioritized. I remember being down the door one day, and this was years ago, and this woman that wasn't from here stayed there until she got money from them. She got 10 grand while we were sitting there waiting to get £40 emergency food kind of money. You know, sitting there and got 10 grand from them. Just come over to the country.
Yeah, the bootlicker, man. Thinks the government's here to help us.
Yeah. And he's been homeless and stuff, but yeah, he's calling this. Oh, wow. Yes, there's plenty of fake news out there, but you can determine this for yourself. You can see it.
They probably paid him to have that opinion.
Maybe.
Who knows, man? You can't trust anything, you know. Yeah, I hate to be that way, but it's just reality.
Of course.
You got to question everything, and I mean everything.
Absolutely, I agree.
Indigenous locals like yourself.
I don't know. The people are saying that there's a divide, but I don't personally see it myself.
We'll be visiting some of the locations
because you're being ignorant to it. There's definitely, wow. You can even see it within this video how they're grouping together. I mean, you don't have to be that observant to see it.
Migrants are being housed in later in this video to see just how true this is. But meanwhile, take it from this guy who just arrived. How long have you been here?
I'm just 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
And you moved here?
Yeah, I'm a student here.
Student? Where do you work?
Just in a pub.
Okay.
He's not a student.
20 hours in a week.
And you get any assistance from the government while you work part-time?
Yeah.
Okay, how much do you get?
What you said?
He said, nay.
Telling him not to tell him anything. He's not working. He's not a student. He's just getting it from the government. Well, it's not even the government. It's taxpayers, isn't it?
Why, brother?
Brother could speak that. Okay, what you said?
I said, how much money do you get from the government while you're here? Why'd you say, nay, brother?
He did not get anything from the government, man.
Yeah, he's trying to control you. You said you did, though, just a second.
He's only been here 2 weeks. It sometimes takes a little while to sort the claim out, but he will definitely get something. He's only been here 2 weeks.
No.
He'll get emergency provisions like food until then, and put up in a place where he'll get fed, and until that gets sorted out, he will get that. He's only been there 2 weeks. It takes a little longer to sort out sometimes. That's only if he hasn't got anything. That's the only reason, because he's only been there a few weeks.
But seemingly, these migrants I meet on the streets have no issue getting paid to live here by the government, while many Irish here, like this woman, share a totally different experience.
Still, I'm homeless.
You're homeless right now.
I had to go back to my parents' house because I cannot find anywhere to live. I can't afford it.
You're in the hospital. She's homeless, he's homeless, he's homeless, and you're in the hospital.
I'm 2 years trying to chase numbers of a council house that I'm entitled to, because in our constitutional rights of this country, it states that every single person is entitled to their own home. Every single person on this road right now is homeless. They are from around here. We're all from town. We're all from Dublin City Centre, and not one of us have a house.
Now you see how it's a total contrast from that other guy who was talking. Right? People say this and say that, but I don't see the divide. I don't see how they're getting paid more. But yet this person's got a totally different experience. Some people are just willfully ignorant to stuff.
At the end of the night.
Housing aside, infrastructure all over the country is being stressed due to the rapid influx of migrants. Do you think the Irish locals are being deprioritized over some of these newcomers?
Yes, definitely.
In what ways?
Well, I've just left the hospital because there's no point in staying.
Why?
There you go. And then they send me home. I have no bus fare, nothing like that. So no.
See, I went to the hospital the other week and I just couldn't get seen. I mean, I ended up leaving and I thought I was having a heart attack. You know, so I got to the point where it dissipated past, I ended up leaving. And usually I wouldn't leave for something that's important, so important in your body. You know what I mean? But, you know, the doctors cleared me since then. But, you know, it was awful. It was bloody awful. And the waiting times used to be bad before, like 6 hours and stuff. But I never had to wait in a waiting room with 120 odd people, you know, in a little waiting room. Never. And people were getting treated outside in ambulances.
And this is just on a normal occasion. It's not like some busy time or something.
No, well, it was on a Friday. Usually, there's more people on a Friday.
Gotcha.
It wasn't even drinking time yet. This was before drinking time. You know, so that shouldn't have made a difference. You know, usually at the weekend there's usually an influx of people because they're drinking and that. But this was on a Friday afternoon. There was 100 odd people there. I'd been there 5 hours. When I first got there, the waiting time said 13 odd hours. Then it dropped down to it went up to 79 people. No, so it dropped down to 79. Then the waiting time went down. Then it went up again. It just wouldn't really get past 13 and a half hours.
That's almost as bad as going to the Department of Motor Vehicles, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
absolutely.
You're dying possibly, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's crazy. There was a woman there that was having seizures all over the place. She ended up putting something on Facebook about how ridiculous it was. And it was seriously bad. It was seriously bad. To the point that I just left in the end. I wasn't staying any longer. And I was still in pain for 2 days afterwards, thinking there was something wrong with my heart. You know what I mean? But it dissipated, and I got cleared by the doctor. So I still don't know what it was, but, you know, if it happens again, I'd rather die than go to the hospital.
Yeah, I'm with you there. But like you said, you could have a bad neck muscle or anything that could give you those symptoms.
Of course.
And
so many things.
It's easy to get, anxiety over something.
Absolutely. And I do get panic attacks. And it was like a panic attack, but I remember my first panic attack, I didn't have any pain with it. This one, there was pain across my chest and all that. But then I realized, I found out later that your neck, because it started in my neck, your neck, your chest, your shoulders all share the same nerve reserves.
Yeah,
so
it'll go right through you, man.
That's why sometimes it feels like you're having a heart attack, when you're not.
Yeah, I've been there.
Scary, man. Proper.
I knew it was muscles, though, but I could definitely relate to muscles doing weird things to your entire chest, just from your neck or your back.
Well, that's what I thought. It was so weird because when I was having a panic attack, I was palpitating all over the place. But when I was having this, what I thought was a heart attack, I felt my pulse, and my pulse was fine. There was no palpitations, but it still felt like I was having a heart attack. When I was having the panic attack, it felt like my heart was beating so fast it was going to come out my chest. But my heart wasn't beating fast this time. It's just I just felt like I had an iron bar across my chest, and I was breathing. And when I got to a certain point and tried to breathe more, there was pain there. and then I start talking like this, like I
Yeah,
was
it'll
stressed.
cramp up on you. You know, you get a muscle and it's just start cramping up on you, and it'll do shit like that to you.
So much.
I've had
so
it happen.
It scared the crap out of me, bro. I really did. I thought I was dying.
I bet. Yeah, I bet, man. It's not normal.
No.
Care service is completely overwhelmed.
It's overwhelming. I was with the guards for hours.
Oh, Irish
And I
guard.
just left the waiting room. Like, you know, you're just going to be there for hours. I saw a woman who was there at 11 o'clock leaving, and I went,
Is this strain on the healthcare system, is that new? When did you notice that?
since the arrival of all these
people?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely worse. I mean, they should have built up hospitals before they brought them in. I'll tell you what was really shocking. One of my neighbours was sent out of his house. And you know who was put in his house? And he was sent down to the social housing, an Arab or something like that. Now, I've nothing against them, but like that pisses me off that the dubs are thrown out of their house and then the newcomers are brought into their houses. That's something wrong with that.
And who are getting homes upon arrival?
The people, like, do you want me to be honest and say it? Foreigners.
Okay.
Foreign people. It's nothing got to do with us. They are coming into our country. I was in a social welfare office not too long ago, and I seen somebody being handed €520. Our rate of what the homeless people get here is €254. That's €30 a day. How can you live off €30 a day? I can't afford to live, and I own my own business, and I work over 125 hours a week, and I still can't afford what I have. I'm not a racist person of any sort, but what came into the country years ago to what has come into.
And that's the thing. You always get labeled as a racist if this immigration thing pisses you off, and it's nothing to do with you being
You're
racist.
a bigot. You're a
all.
racist bigot.
Right.
All
Right.
the isms. Yeah.
Right, and it's nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with the color of skin. It's nothing to do with them as a person. It's to do with what's going on and them bringing that theology and trying to impose it on people. You know, it's not about the color of the skin. It's about this shouldn't be happening. You know, it's nothing to do with your skin color.
It's just an indication that it's really truly about the division, right?
Right.
It really is, because they want to stoke race wars and everything else with it, you know. And then you got these people that actually watch the news. That's why you have so many different variations of opinion, you know. Some of these people are realists, some of them watch the dang news, which isn't good. You
Right,
know,
right.
and they act like it's legitimate or something, but it just keeps you divided in a totality, and that's what seems to me is what's at work, you know. It's all
Yeah.
about confusion and just enough
Yeah.
division to where we never have a leg to stand on.
Yeah, I mean, I think as in biblically, dividing the wheat from the chaff, that is definitely a thing we should be doing. It should be happening anyway, 100%. But yeah, I know what you're saying about complete division. You know, between even like family, friends.
Right.
I get it.
They'll keep us arguing with each other because
Right.
we have opposing opinions rather than fighting the true diagnosis. It's like treating symptoms instead of the diagnosis.
Right.
Just like the doctors do, right? They give you all this medicine to
Cover it.
Yeah, but they never cure the problem ever. It's always side effects are worse than the
Oh
actual
no, the
diagnosis.
problem's always there. It's always there. It's just masked or hidden or covered for a little bit, and then you'll get, like you say, other side effects that you might need other meds for or whatever. You know, it's a catch-22, isn't it?
Oh yeah, double-edged sword.
The country
Right, certainly is a double-edged sword.
since COVID is absolutely ridiculous.
What's the biggest difference in who's coming in?
Somalians.
Since COVID, see, everyone's saying Somalians, to the Muslim Somalians, and yeah, since COVID, there's certainly been an agenda there, 100%.
Yeah, they had a trend over here with the Somalians. They're telling us that they're coming all over here and they're eating all the ducks and stuff in the parks and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, like what? I don't know if that's true.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
mean,
whatever.
they were. There has been Afghans like the pond. Like I used to go and catfish in the pond. I don't go there anymore. It used to be not far from the place I lived here before. Yeah, I mean, I used to go fish there. And yeah, we've caught them a few times trying to take the carp home with them when they're not allowed to take them home with them. It's not one of them where you can just fish and take home. You know what I'm saying? They're meant to be there for the enjoyment of people. You know, it's
Right.
not for them to eat. But yeah, they do. I've seen them doing it, and they've tried to catch the geese and the swans.
Right.
Seen them
But
doing it.
you know, the source is always uncreditable, right? It's like the
Yeah.
people that are telling me this lied about everything known to man.
Of course.
You know, it's like they're
That's
such
true.
compulsive liars. That's the first thing we need to remind ourselves, you know, for these normies, you know, it's like,
Mhm.
well, regardless of what shape the earth you think it is, or there's just so much other shit that is evidence to support that these people are compulsive liars, and they're your sworn enemy, man. And they regulate everything that we consume, right? Whether it be the air, the water, the food. Talk about a dangerous position that we find ourselves in here.
Mm-hmm. 100%.
You know, so vulnerable. Right?
Hey, Mr. Super, good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Mr. Super Side Weirdo. What?
Soups.
Good to see you, man.
I don't know, from Afghanistan, black, I don't know where they're from, they're just black. They're also going around pulling out themselves, most of the men around.
Pulling their dicks out?
Yes.
What?
Like,
That's true. It's true. I mean, I've had people tell me plenty of stories like that. I've seen them coming round from entries, pulling their zips up. Never actually seen their dicks, but you know, they're probably pissing around the corner or whatever. Right? Yeah, I've heard plenty of stories when they're pulling themselves off in front of people. Yeah, certainly. I mean, I do believe that happens 100%. They are. I mean, they seem to be sexually perverted in some ways because the theology allows it, I suppose, that white women to them are just trash.
Themselves. Yes, they are, and they don't get arrested for it. Nothing gets done. The only people that do anything about it are the people on the streets, and then they're the ones that end up in prison.
Jail, yeah.
More difficult to get housing recently?
Well, I'm Irish.
Yeah.
To my backbone, my grandfather, Irish. My grandmother, Irish. My mother, Irish. My dad, Irish. Me, I'm Irish. But
full Irish.
How come I'm the one that's sleeping in the corner there?
That's why I wanted to ask.
How come I haven't got a sleeping blanket?
Do you think they're getting the priority? Migrants, refugees, asylum seekers, that sort of thing.
Well, I'll tell you something.
Tell me.
You see, us Irish, you see, we had to emigrate. We went to America, we went to Australia.
In fact, until 1996, there was more emigration out of Ireland than immigration into Ireland. But today, you can easily find every ethnic group on the planet just chilling in the streets of Dublin. Question, guys. Are we in the hood right now?
Just in ghetto.
Yeah, just ghetto. Do you want to say what's up to my camera?
Who's the boss?
How you guys doing? Where are we at? We're in the hood?
He's the boss.
Okay.
He's the boss. See what I mean? So it's a gang. He's the boss. He looks like just a drunken dude I'd see on the street, but he's the boss. Great.
Street, the whole city never sleep.
Oh, where are you guys all from?
Southwest Africa.
Which is?
Nigeria.
You got to go to Nigeria. Oh, hell yeah. I'm going to go to Lagos. Shout out Lagos. Yeah.
Where all scammers come from. Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah, a lot of scammers in that, phone scammers in that country.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'll go. And then I met this African who claims to be an asylum seeker and came to Europe with big dreams, yet now he desperately wants to go back home to the country that he fled.
Interesting. Oh. I'm undergoing a lot of difficulties.
Can you explain some of the difficulties?
I've applied for voluntary returns back to my country, Sierra Leone, since August.
So you'd like to leave?
Yeah, I have the right to leave. And according to international law and other EU laws and the United Nations laws about asylum seekers' rights, I have the right to go back to my country.
Sure.
Yes, if a country is going to...
So I just thought, come for a little while, save up some of the money, the free money,
right,
and then go back. Yeah.
So generally, seeking asylum means that you're coming from a torn country that it's not habitable, right? You don't want to be there, but yet you want to go back.
But
now?
you want to go back? Yeah.
Yeah. Discrediting the reason you're there to begin with.
Right. Exactly. So to get a bit of money, I would say save up a bit of money, then go back, and then that money over in Sierra Leone will be worth a hell of a lot more.
Establish an embassy in another country, then that means the country is safe. So, but I've been having difficulties because October 22nd, I was attacked by the police when I was leaving.
you recommend other asylum seekers or refugees to come here to Ireland?
Based upon what is happening recently, a black man was killed.
Usually the police are sticking up for these guys. I mean, it's possible he was attacked by the police. Police are bastards. But in general, you know, they're usually sticking up for these guys to look like they're doing the job because obviously they're told to.
Yeah, you generally got to put yourself in some type of predicament, you know, to get beat up by the police. I mean,
usually,
yeah.
You're not. I wouldn't say come. You're not welcome.
No, but
what are your thoughts on that?
Well, basically, you see, recently a black man was killed.
I did. I saw the Irish George Floyd.
Yes, that is what that George Floyd. You know, and based upon my own experience, you know, I have mixed feelings because personally, I'm looking at the Irish as very decent people. To be candid enough, even though the police attacked me, they are nice people. They are decent people, and they have similar history to like Sierra Leone because we are all under colonial rule by Britain. You know, so we have
that mad leather jacket on. It looks hot there right now, and he's got that mad leather jacket on. That's nuts.
Well, it's Antarctica, you know.
Oh, it must be. It must be.
You notice how?
Are you saying the sheriff?
You notice how they got the same playbook, you know, like when they just said about the Floyd, you know, it's their version of the Floyd. Well, I don't know if you know it, but Floyd is a hoax as well. It's another psyop, you know. Everything they've done is a psyop.
Yeah, I haven't looked too much into the Floyd part. It's Floyd Patterson, isn't it?
But they got they'll have the same crisis act, same police officer that was on this psyop and that psyop. And
then after that, then Black Lives Matters and all that came out after that, didn't it?
Yeah, it's all paid for foot soldiers, you know.
Yeah. See, I didn't look too much into that George Floyd thing, but yeah, I did hear that a lot of people think it's just a psyop. And it
started the whole Black Lives Matter movement, and then Antifa went ham and all this, but it's all fabricated, man.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Like I say, I haven't looked too much into it, but it would not surprise me. I mean, yes, cops are capable of that, 100%. But usually cops that do that, it doesn't cause such a fuss in the media, does it? Is what the George Floyd thing did happen. So I dare say these things have happened, yes. But this one, it does seem possibly that it was part of some kind of bloody agenda, some propaganda to it, because
well, we know how they work too. If it was something that wasn't meant to push the narrative, then you wouldn't see it. Wouldn't clog the news network. They constantly clog the news when they want to push something real hard, you know. And there could be something just as important, if not more important, that isn't fitting the narrative that they don't even talk about. You know what I'm saying? There's not even real news. They're just it's all propaganda, really.
Of course. I mean, I don't even watch news nowadays. I mean, I don't think there's any news stations that you can trust. I mean, yes, there's some real news in there, but it's all mixed in with the propaganda and narratives and fake news. So it's all mixed up. I mean, it
doesn't seem very conspiratorial when the president of the United States is telling us that it's all fake news, right? So it's got to have some type of legitimacy when they're even telling us themselves, you know.
Of course.
It's quite obvious. So anybody who's still watching the news and thinking that these people aren't compulsive liars, they need to ask themselves, you know, go look in the mirror, man. You know, what are you doing? 100%. At this point in the juncture, I could give leniency 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but you know, it's all about waking up. We're all going to make these mistakes, but we have to learn from them, or else we're screwed. You know?
Of course. Otherwise, it's just the definition of madness, isn't it? Like keep repeating the same thing, expecting a different result. You know?
Exactly.
The commonality is British rules. And did you ever get a job while you were here?
No, I have not qualified because I didn't. Free phones.
I'm not qualified. I'm not qualified for anything, but I can still get jobs. You know, you're not qualified. So you mean you got the free money saved up to go? That's literally what you did.
Yeah, it really pisses off the real immigrants because they have to pay their dues and go through waiting lists and all kinds of jump through all kinds of hoops to make it possible. And then these people just get immediate access and benefits and all this crap. So it doesn't only piss us off, but it pisses off the real immigrants.
Oh, it certainly does. I mean, real immigrants and real refugees that have run from war or whatever.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Cars free, everything. They don't pay for everything they get is free.
What did you get for free?
Well, that's interesting. I think they are ignorant of the situation. Now, since I came on here, I'm homeless.
They're listening to the parents. Yeah, so there's truth to what they're saying. Yes, they don't know the full situation of the kids. They're listening to the parents, and there's truth in what they're saying.
So I think they don't know.
Oh, so you never get a free phone?
I don't have. I'm homeless.
Yeah, you do.
Did you get?
Yeah, you do get a free phone. Even I could get a free phone if I wasn't if I was looking for work. I could go to the social services to say I'm not out of work and I'm looking for work, but I'm with them until I get work. They'll give me a phone so I can look for work. The basic smartphone, but you will get one to do that. So yes, you'll get a phone. So if we can get a phone, I'm sure the immigrants can. I've never got one though. I never got one off of them. But you
a free
can.
phone?
It is a thing.
We're in there. You get nothing. Charity shop. They go to the charity, but it's his.
Go to charity shop. Go ask if it is free.
Okay, so you're saying not true. They're saying you get free stuff. How do you survive if you don't have a job?
Well, interestingly, I'm receiving a weekly.
You get weekly payments.
Yes, from
the government pays for everything for them. Everything.
And
They
it's
give you
weekly. How's he getting weekly payments? Everybody else is getting monthly.
Weekly payments?
No.
What are your thoughts on that? He says they don't get anything, but you get weekly payments.
Is
that fair?
That's funded by the European Union. That is a migration fund.
How much do you get per week?
113.
So where we live, there's something called an IPAS centre at the top of the road, and we don't really feel comfortable and safe because you don't know where these are coming from or anything. And there's been multiple cases about like people being raped on.
Again, they've been listening to the parents, but they're kids and they've got a right to feel that way if they feel that way. I mean, this is their place and they're feeling unsafe. I mean, I believe them. They are listening to what the parents are saying, which they've got a right to, obviously. But, I mean, if that's his personal testimony, they don't feel safe, then I understand that. Certainly understand that. Especially because they do go about together in gangs.
All down in City West and like just other places around Dublin. Like maybe not all of them are bad, but majority of them are really bad. You know, they're coming over for money. Everything they get is free. You get from the charity shop. You get free phone, free. You get food as well.
Free phone, free food. Where? Me?
Yeah.
That's me, boy.
Of course you
Where's
do.
your phone?
Shut up. Yes, you do.
Yeah, that's for free. A phone is a phone.
I got it from UK. I came with it from UK.
So you got it for free from the UK?
So you gotta...
Is there a war in your country?
Well, here in Coventry and in England, I don't know about this part of Ireland, but yeah, like I said, if you're not working, you're getting universal credit with them, but you're looking for work and you haven't got any means to look online, you will get a shitty smartphone, but you will get that to get from them. You won't get the money for it. They'll give you some kind of voucher to go and get it from somewhere or whatever, but you'll get one. So he's definitely getting free food. You can get free food. Even I could get free food if I wanted. It's all food bank stuff, but I could if I wanted. So they're definitely getting it.
Where are you hurting?
I want to go.
Okay, he's saying he wants to leave. Should the Irish government send him
Yeah,
home?
well, go. That's up to him.
Yeah, I'm trying to go. I was going. Police attacked me in
Boy.
October 22nd.
In Cork.
The police attacked him and told him, you're not going anywhere, you're staying here in Ireland. So what he's saying now is, if the police attacked him, he's probably charged with something. So he needs to stay for court now, probably. Because he must have been charged with something. They're not, yes, police can attack people, they're assholes. But in general, it's usually something has happened before they do that. Like some kind of, I don't know, even if they come to the incident and they're being assholes, there's usually something happened for them to come out to do that.
Yeah.
You're saying you want him to leave. He's saying I want to leave. The government should just send him home.
You're coming over here doing nothing. You need to get a job. You don't come over here for free.
No, I don't want to work.
Well then, if you're not working anywhere, yeah, where are you gonna work?
I want to go because I want to go. Yes. I don't want the money if they give it to me. I want to go home.
You don't want the money that they give to you, but you'll take it. I don't want it. I want to go home, but I'll take it anyway. Okay.
No, well, it's a process. You cannot.
He's saying he's stranded on Ireland now. He's saying deport me, please, basically, right?
whatever situation, you understand, I want to go to my country. Issue about Ireland. I know. I don't have no problem with Ireland.
Great to meet you guys. Thanks for sharing.
I don't have no problem with
I get it. Thank you so much for your time. Hey, this guy's story highlights a common issue with many of these asylum seekers. He fled his home country, lived off the taxpayer dime in the EU.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Probably saved up a bit, probably sent it home as he's getting it, keeping a little bit, saving a bit and sending some home. So when he goes back, he's got some money there building up.
And now wants to go back to the country he claims was so dangerous and he
so
had to
much,
flee
so
in the
many
first
times.
place. Just goes to show how weak many of these asylum claims actually are, now resulting in the Irish taxpayer subsidizing one more unemployed asylum seeker on the streets of Dublin. And as we kept walking, we stumbled upon a vigil of what many are calling the Irish George Floyd, a Congolese guy who fled the store after allegedly shoplifting a bottle of perfume, only to get pinned for 5 minutes by 5 security guards who happened to be white until he died, causing the Irish media and public to claim that.
Sounds like a very George Floyd kind of situation, doesn't it? I don't know about this one. I know about the Scottish guy who got killed by a Muslim in Ireland. Don't know about this. It could be true. I do not know. But if it is true, I mean, he stole something fast. Yes, it's not good that they killed him, but maybe it was manslaughter. It was not intended. I don't know. But he did something, did he not? You know, he stole from them. So they're going to chase him. They might have been rough with him. I don't know. Or it could be a bullshit story. It could be like a George Floyd thing, like you said.
Right. Well, it's a positive claim that has not met the burden of proof. We'll put it that way.
Right.
Talk is cheap.
This was a
right. You're right.
Racist hate crime against the alleged black thief. Let's go speak to the people paying their respects to his vigil.
I don't think it was because if it happened, I don't think it's because he was black. I think it was because he was stealing something and trying to get away with it.
Oh, what a concept.
You know.
Right.
If it was a white dude, they would have just let him get out with the perfume, of course.
The black card. Race card, you know.
So stupid.
What are your thoughts on this? What is that?
My thoughts on this?
Obviously, killing him, bad. Crime, bad. Stealing, bad.
Are we going to debate or are we going to emphasize on what happened?
Well, I think two things can be true, right? Stealing things is obviously bad.
The reason why it's not even relevant what he is, but the people are mentioning it to draw away empathy from the cause. I'm saying what happened there, I would have never done. If I worked in a shop and someone stole, I'm not going to be. That's Soulja Boy dealing with. Is this a movie or something?
Do you think the narrative should be about race, though, is my question?
The narrative should be about race.
It seems like the media has turned it into a...
Right. And I mean, I don't like Tyler at all. He's all about the clicks. But yeah, and it gets turned into race all the time.
Sort of a racial thing. Maybe it is.
You could, though, if you want to. There's nothing wrong with saying it is. Because think about it. You could, though, because think about it.
You could, but if it's not true, then it's not true. If it wasn't about race, then yes, you could say it's about race. But if it's not, then it's not.
And kneeled by white guy. Of course you could say it's racist. Like, you could, come on, you could.
But the security guard can't help that he's black, right?
They can't help that he's black.
Yeah, can't help that the guy, maybe he's just an aggro security guard. For example, right? Let's say the guy was purple coming out, it would be less of a narrative to your point.
Whose side are you on? I'm curious. Whose side are you on?
Huh?
Sometimes there's no sides to pick. Sometimes it's not about picking sides, you know. Because sometimes both sides, if it did happen, sometimes both sides could be wrong about it. Sometimes it's somewhere in the middle, you know.
What side are you on? You sound so odd, I swear to God. I've never seen someone sound so odd. Like, what side are you on, reporter?
Great point.
It doesn't matter his race. Why should he kneel? That's what I'm saying.
Sure, I agree, but the media has taken this as an opportunity to escalate racial tensions, right?
Racial tensions?
Yeah.
Well, you can if you want to. There's a white...
Yeah, but if you keep saying you can if you want to. That's if you want to. That doesn't mean it is. That's what happened. Yes, if you want to, you can do it what you want, or it could, like you said earlier. It could. That doesn't mean say it was. So you're saying you can put a narrative onto a situation. Put a rhetoric on there.
There would be no story, though, is what I'm saying, right? If he was white, the story would be far less
fuck yeah, there was still a story.
But in stark contrast, 2 days after Eve Sakila died, Alex Coughlin, a white Irishman, was robbed and beaten to death on his way home by 2 thugs.
That's the Scottish guy I'm telling you about. They got killed by the Muslims, the Muslim dude.
His story didn't receive a fraction.
Exactly. How come that story? I was just about to say. I was just wondering if this story got as far as that one. No, I mean I heard about it, but you know, did it get covered as much? I doubt it.
Of the news coverage.
I come from Africa.
Right.
Why do you steal for perfume? Why
What are you talking about? Okay.
Why do you, are you not hungry?
Yeah, I am. He's speaking sense.
Yeah. Go to Tesco and take some food.
Okay, so
I'm not supporting him.
Yeah.
I'm not supporting him. If you're hungry, go and take food, not perfume. Fair play to him. Fair play to him. That's quite funny.
Stealing perfume. What do you need it for? Because I find out stealing a perfume.
And get
What do
drugs.
you need it for? Not a food you're supposed to eat. We are from Africa.
Yeah.
We were hungry.
But stealing is not the way.
You don't steal perfume.
Yeah.
You can't steal clothes. If you steal food, I support him. But stealing perfume, I'm against.
They have no interest in a good faith interview with you.
I
Yeah,
know,
why
it's
is that?
all
Why is that? No.
You don't even know the national time. You don't know. You flew over America to come to a country with no air conditioning. Stupid. I swear to God.
And you flew over from Somalia to debate me about that,
Maybe
right?
Somalia.
Yeah, you said you're from Somalia.
I didn't flew over here. I was born here. So, me, Somalia.
Maybe where are you from? Somalia. Yeah, you did say that. There you go. But even if you were born here, your family's Somalian without a doubt.
Where are you from?
Russia. Is it? Russia.
Russia.
The media will only seize incidents like these to further the idea that there is institutionalized racism, which bleeds into, in this case, Ireland's guilt complex for their alleged sins as white people and further willingness
That's
to
it.
gladly accept
Like I say,
more.
even if it did happen, they're going to bite people and they're going to try and make them feel as bad as they can about something that doesn't happen very often. You know.
Yeah, white guilt.
That's it. That's it. We should feel guilty for being white. And we should feel guilty for the slavery that happened in the past. And we should pay for it as well, apparently.
More and more migrants asking for
Especially
handouts.
when it comes to the black Hebrews, they think we should be actually kissing their boots and asking for forgiveness. You know, they literally think that's what we should be saying, doing, because it's something it says in the Bible.
Into their country because they are privileged white people, despite the Irish history being anything but that.
Ireland is for the Irish and Europe is for Europeans. America is for Americans and Americans first. And that's it.
And if you had it your way, what would you do with all these people?
I'm at the point now where, to be honest, it's not even any longer about the illegal or legal stuff, because I feel like that whole argument is also dangerous.
Yeah.
I think they need to be remigrated en masse.
So to see the living conditions of some of these new asylum seekers in Dublin, we headed to the City West Hotel, a beautiful estate that used to be a luxury golf resort that was purchased by the Irish government in June of 2025 for 148 million euros, despite the locals protesting, and then converted into a full-time asylum accommodation center. But in October of 2025, after an asylum seeker was charged with sexually assaulting a 10-year-old Irish girl, 3 nights straight of anti-immigrant protests.
I mean, it's happened here in Coventry. I mean, it's something that happened here in the UK quite a few times. But yeah, we are made to feel bad for being white.
And riots erupted in Dublin.
Yeah, I'll
Let's go
stop being
infiltrate
white.
the
I'll stop
property and
that.
see who lives here and just how good the conditions are. Real quick, I just made over $100 by playing games on
no, you
my
didn't.
phone. And no, it's not too good to be true.
Come on,
Let me
give me
show
a
you.
sec.
Free cash
Thank
is a
you.
free paid for it. Thanks, free cash. Back to Ireland.
Hi, I'm looking to rent a room. Who are these people?
There's a hotel nearby. This is it.
Thank you. What is this if not hotel?
All right. Okay. That'll be the one of the hotels that I'd say could just take in asylum seekers. Guarantee it.
They're all over the place.
Mhm. There is some hotels just doing that.
Yeah.
And he can't get a room.
What is this?
5 stars.
Ukraine.
Yeah, 5 stars. Yeah, I
Let's
don't think exactly that, but yeah, they probably think they deserve it.
Okay, this is Ukraine. Okay, thank you. This doesn't look like Ukraine though. This is not a hotel. What is this?
This hasn't been a hotel in over 6 years.
Okay, I guess the Google reviews are expired.
Okay.
Why are there small African babies everywhere? Excuse me.
For asylum
This is not a hotel?
Yeah, this hotel.
I'm traveler looking for a bedroom. Yes.
I think this hotel and this hotel and another one.
I can't go.
Take.
Do you live here?
I live in the Ark. But
They only take asylum seekers. So it's a hostel now, not a hotel, a hostel. For
Not
asylum
even
seekers.
a hostel. That's just more like a station, you might say. It's bringing the immigrants.
Seems to me like it's a human trafficking agency.
Right. It could be that. Could be that. The acting is that.
Yeah, a lot of these kids end up missing, the
Right.
children. And
That's true. That's true, and that's happened.
Okay. None of these rooms available.
Where are you from?
Texas, USA.
Yeah,
You?
welcome. I'm from Palestine.
What's wrong with
Well,
his
wish you
camera?
best of luck. This
Every
property.
time someone comes a bit close to his camera, it doubles up. Does you notice it doubles up their face a little bit?
Yeah.
Did you see that? Look, watch it. When it's here, you can see it here. Right, watch when he comes close to the camera.
It's
like
he's
hands.
CGI.
Okay.
Yeah.
None of these rooms available.
Where are you
It's
from?
not real.
Texas,
Nah.
USA. You?
Welcome. I'm from
So it's probably one of them 360 cameras, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Maybe, and that's where the stick is. I don't know.
Well, final experiment cameras,
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Brought to you by Duffy.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Palestine.
Well, wish you best of luck.
This property is beautiful, and the asylum seekers living here are funded
There you
by
go.
the Irish taxpayer. Imagine how frustrating it might feel to struggle
Brought
to
to
pay
you by the
for a
Irish
dingy
taxpayer.
apartment as an Irishman,
Right.
while these people and their families are living in this beautiful
I mean, look.
luxury hotel funded off
mean,
of your tax
It's
dollars.
not a shitty hotel, is it? I mean, I don't
No,
know what
no.
the reviews are like, but it looks like middle of the road hotel.
It's a little more. It's like kind of an upper end hotel.
I've been to
Very well.
hostels. Hostels a lot worse than that. You know what
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean? And they're getting treated well, man. They're getting treated well.
Where are you guys from? Shout out Bangladesh.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
One picture, please.
of course. Family photo.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Boom. Got some good ones. You guys live in Ireland?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
Yeah, good.
Better than Bangladesh? Okay. It's closed to the public
Right,
and
more
open
money.
for refugees, asylum seekers, foreigners in general. How are you? Where's the sidewalk? Are we on private property? Where's the line? Right out here. What is?
That's not private property. They're on the pavement. That is not private property. He can film there if he wants.
Public
Not that
easement.
No, I don't like the dude, but he can film there if he wants. He's on the pavement. This might be private property behind here, but he's allowed to stand here and film.
Right. All private property has a public easement at its perimeter.
Of
Or,
course.
has to have access through it or pass it.
Right. Right. And as long as you're outside, you can film that private property even if you want, as long as you're not on the grounds of it.
Exactly. No expectation of privacy as well.
Right. Right.
Old Maxwell thing was seemed different, wasn't he?
All right.
If you could see it in public, the eyes can't trespass.
Let's see what he's gonna say.
Oh, it's madness.
Couldn't tell you. I see. Okay, we've been ushered out and we will leave. Excuse me, sir. Question.
No picture me.
No picture.
Not picture.
Okay, God bless you.
You know what I
What's your
mean?
read?
No picture
man,
me.
It's heartbreaking that this is what Ireland is coming to.
And we're probably gonna get arrested out here.
Very likely.
It must be quite safe out here because the kids are walking sort of unsupervised. It's like a little utopian garden for refugees all across the world. You're getting a little emotional.
It's crazy. And the way that we are immediately kicked out for even wanting to have a look.
Yeah, exactly. Just being curious, they're the ones that are told to piss off. I get why he's upset about that. Say again, Roger.
They got nothing to hide, do they? They're not trying to hide anything.
around as an Irish person. It just really enrages me on the inside, because just seeing all of the struggle on the streets, particularly in the city centre and the other suburb where I grew up, working class areas, people are down bad. In a lot of cases, we can't afford to live in this country anymore.
I know you're throwing me. Where's the property line? I'm trying to.
For whatever reason, it seemed like the authorities didn't want me showing the splendid living conditions afforded to these refugees.
Where do I go? This way? Okay, thank you. I'm moving. Excuse me, fellas. Is this a hotel?
Yeah.
I pass?
Yeah, hotel.
I see. Is it good? Where are you from? Somalia? Okay.
And as I was ushered off the property by security, I met this young Ukrainian fresh off the plane.
Good to meet you.
First day.
Really?
Yeah.
From Ukraine?
Yeah, I'm from Ukraine.
Okay. Quick one-day review. How's it been?
It's been very welcoming here. People are very nice. There are a lot of Ukrainians that they got.
I've noticed.
Everywhere. So I'm feeling like home here already.
The hotel's beautiful.
The hotel is awesome.
Beautiful. What groups have you noticed? I've seen many Ukrainians, many Somalians. Who else?
A lot of blacks, some Indians. That's it so far. I've been here for 1 day.
3 square meals?
Yeah, so far. I'll give another report in a week.
And how was the room? Any bed bugs?
No, it was awesome. It was like old money style. It was great.
How was Ukraine? Why did you leave? Yeah.
I left because I'm about to turn 23, and that's when you can no longer leave.
Yeah.
Ukraine is so, not that bad, not that good.
So you left before you were stuck there, basically?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, welcome to Ireland. Be safe, be smart. Thank you for saying hi.
Yeah,
Hello.
but he's not an illegal immigrant. He's just come over, hasn't he? He's not like. But why would he be in the same hotel as the? Maybe it's just for any kind of immigrant.
It's probably easier to take that asylum route than it is to go through the due process.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
So, why would anybody go the proper way when
If they can do it
everyone
that
else
way.
isn't? Right.
Right.
And you
right.
get benefits and rewarded for breaking the laws.
Right enough. Right enough. Well, it's not right enough, but yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
That's why I was saying before, the true immigrants are the ones that really should be mad.
Of course.
Because a lot of those
course.
people waited 10, 15 years to get the, through the
Just
due
to move.
process.
Yeah, right.
Asking people who are in Ireland that are not from here where they're from. Where are you from? Where are you from? Like what country? We don't know? Okay. Do you have any thoughts on Ireland?
You're ignorant, that
Yes,
is.
very nice place.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm actually from Nigeria.
Nigeria. How did you end up here in the Shire of Ireland?
So it's a very long story.
Long story.
Personal for me.
Are you guys refugees?
Yeah.
And have you found a job here in Ireland?
Not yet, because I just came in there just like a month.
Only 1 month here with your family? Okay, family's happy?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, bruv, where are you from?
Somalia.
Shout out Somalia. Could I go to Mogadishu, you think?
Yeah, Mogadishu.
Hell yeah. Is it safe to live there?
No,
It's not safe to live there, but I could visit?
no, I understand English.
Okay. Logical paradoxes galore.
And as I left the property, I met this Irish woman who said this.
Do you have any thoughts?
I have a lot of thoughts.
Would you be kind enough to share one? Is it fair?
No, it's not fair on the Irish people. Don't appreciate it. Needs to be sorted. Their government needs to be ashamed of themselves.
God bless you.
Amen.
God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you.
After seeing the carefree and luxurious living accommodations of the asylum seekers here, we hopped back into the road and stumbled upon this.
Like I say, it's not a racism thing, but I remember as a kid, I knew one black person. I knew one black person in school, and his name was Black. He got called Black Johnny, and he was mixed race. So he was dark. I mean, he was one of his parents were white, one was black. But that's the only black person I knew up in Scotland. That like if I go up to Scotland now, you'll see loads of Somalians, loads of Nigerians. It's crazy. It just reminded me of that there because they're in Ireland, and every face they see it's most of it's not even white, it's black. I know they're around that hotel area, but it just shows you that how many is coming in. Yeah,
and you could tell it's a playbook because it's not just in one isolated place. It's happens all over the place and just repeats itself. And it's like, I don't know, these the elections are coming up around, I don't know, November, right? So we see all these new people that are running or whatever, right? And they're like, oh, vote for so and so because he's been fighting for you, fighting the government his whole life, right? So they're promoting electing him because they're such a good fighter against the government. Well, if we got to fight the government so much that we got, where that's what they're running on, then don't we have a bigger problem? I mean, it's just a broken record, right? And they just like they undermine our intelligence by, acting like we're voting these people in to make a difference. When it's always the same, no matter where you go. It's just a playbook.
Of course. And I just noticed that's the police there as well. I wonder what's going on there. The Guardia.
Young scholar bringing much needed diversity to Ireland.
They do get arrested then.
Sadly, YouTube won't let us show you some of our craziest footage.
Wait for the police!
But if you subscribe to TylerRod.com for $5 a month, you can watch bonus videos I can't upload on YouTube.
Get off the Porsche! Get off the Porsche!
And get uncensored and early access to all $5.
You know what happened?
Guys, I'm waiting you 10 minutes. Okay, somebody.
What happened, bruv? What happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Hostile staff are killing me, bro.
Hostile staff tried to kill you?
Bro.
The hostile staff try to kill him. Oh yeah, he's probably sick in the head from it.
Eventually, yes, there's more details to the story.
And just to show you how widespread and almost random the insertion of these asylum seekers in Ireland is, I drove all the way to Lisdoonvarna, where a few local hotels have pivoted from housing tourists to the much more profitable business of housing asylum seekers full time.
And this is basically a very small town. There was about.
So he's gone to sporadic places, and it's the same. Same. And there's 800 people living here in this village. That's not many. And I bet it's full.
100 people living here. And as of from 2023 onwards, it has more than doubled. So from 800, they've added 1,200 asylum seekers in here.
Let's see if I can get asylum for the night in this quaint hotel nestled in the Shire.
Hello.
Look at that place.
How are you? We're looking for a room for the night.
We are close to public. We work with the government.
I see.
Yeah, we don't work with her.
What would it have cost?
We don't. You call yourself a hotel, but you do not work with tourism. What? What kind of hotel is that? We work with the government. See, and people don't think this is something that they've planned and done intentionally. This is not systematic.
Right. Meanwhile, they get to pay for it though.
Right.
Right, we get to pay for it, but we don't get to have access or have a benefits from it whatsoever. In fact, 100%. It hurts us, right?
It's really bad. It's disgusting. I mean, I've never been in a hotel that nice.
Nope. If you guys were available, just get a gate.
No,
that'd be a couple $100 a night here. I mean, that's ritzy.
Paying for all the solar panels as well. Look.
For the market,
like everything around 150 to 500
a night.
Jeez. And it's stuff that it's never.
So
changed.
the government taxpayer are paying 150 euros to 500 a night for them, if it's a family, say, or more than one, or whatever. A night, in prison it's a lot to keep someone in prison. It's £100 a day. Well, it was back in the 90s. It's probably more now. But in the UK, it was £100 a day. But even prisoners ain't getting that 500 spent on them. Wow. And people used to whine about prisoners getting too much.
It's like from your lifetime,
Jeez.
Okay. It's very, very bad. The prices, I would say.
Yeah.
Irish and their gold.
Yeah, true.
And is this a school or something? What?
No.
I just see all the
asylum seeking.
Wow, all the way out here.
Like a protection center or something?
Exactly.
Okay.
We have over 46 nationalities at the moment.
46 nationalities in one hotel?
46 nationalities, man. And I bet most of them are Islamic.
Has that always been the case? My reviews I read must have been aged. Because I'm like, that's why I asked. Yeah.
We are always having like emails popping up with reservations, and we are always like, I'm so sorry.
You have to turn them away.
Yeah, we don't even respond, to be honest.
Wow. Well, I guess honestly, it's probably better business to get a
way better business.
Yeah, because it's always full, right? Yeah.
Have a great day.
God bless. Thank you. Excuse me. I must have gone the wrong way. Is this hotel still functioning?
No, not the tourists. We are
Go on the
going
Eagles.
It's for migrants. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, it's a bus center.
From Africa, Middle East.
Yeah, some kind of.
Was it a nice hotel?
What is iPass meaning? iPass. IPAS meaning. Right. It means International Protection Accommodation Services. See, accommodation services, you know. You got to if you're homeless, yeah, you got to be homeless for a little while sometimes to even get considered for accommodation. Yeah, not if you live in Coventry in certain circumstances. It's nuts. This is nuts. They're getting
priorities, man. The priorities are all screwed up. They don't. I'm sure out there, just as well as here, they don't take care of their own veterans very well.
No, they don't.
You know? It's like
no, they don't.
You should try there first, and then the citizens, and then your asylum seekers.
Yeah, exactly.
Priorities are all screwed up.
They're getting treated so nice. No wonder they want to stay.
And I really feel like they intentionally. It's all about supply and demand, like the lady was saying before. Why rent was so much because they're being invaded by all this extra bodies, and trying to rent a house is obviously it's supply and demand. But it's like we could send all these billions of dollars to third world countries and wars that are nonsense, but you can't build efficient housing, dude. Like, come on.
No, I know it's beyond the joke, man.
Or just like the hospital, like they were saying, it's overcrowded. Why can't you just build another one? With all this money that you guys print out of thin air.
Right, exactly. Man, it's sick.
It's just indicative of being by design. It's all exactly the way it's supposed to be. According to their plan.
Right, of course, and it's been in the blueprints for a long time.
Right.
I have no idea.
Okay, and you're from Ukraine?
From Ukraine.
Okay, you like Ireland?
Yeah.
Okay, good to meet you. This hotel's badass. You think I can get a room here tonight or no?
No, it's asylum center.
Where are you from?
I'm from Pakistan.
1 second. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
What are you seeking asylum from? Don't laugh at me. I don't know this guy. Sorry, that was unexpected. What are you seeking asylum from?
Me?
Yes, what happened? I'm curious now.
You can ask them, like inside, good reception, there's people there.
I see, you don't want to share.
Hold on. You can ask them and say, you're living in an asylum seeker's place. So he's asking, what are you seeking asylum from? Oh, you can go and ask the other people in that. He's asking you.
He's seeking asylum from having to make an honest living in his own country.
He doesn't look like he's going through much war to me, to be honest.
No, they're always well dressed, and they don't seem like they're in any type of horrible situation. Unlike a lot of the people that do live there, that like I said, a lot of the veterans are in bad situations and priorities, man.
Right, exactly. Who's Pakistan at war with? Oh, it must be local. It must be local gang wars.
Sorry, man.
Sorry, you can't.
Okay, but you found safety in Ireland.
That's why I'm here. Yeah, I'm living for the last 3 years. So.
Good to meet you, sir.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
And you live here too? You live here? Good. Cool. We were trying to stay here for the night, but we learned it was a migrant hotel.
UK before.
Oh, UK.
I lived 6 years there.
Oh, right. So you lived 6 years in the UK first, and now 3 years here. So you've been here 10. Yeah. Okay. Wow. And you can't answer what you were running from. You've been here 10 years near enough, and you can't answer what you've been running from. Great.
From there,
Oh, you got DoorDash right here.
Hello.
How are you? You got a good friend right here. How are you guys? Bye. Wow, 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 wow. By the way, how are they gonna assimilate if they're in the middle of nowhere? So there are photos of Somalian kids all over the hotel room and tons of children there, I noticed.
Yeah.
Because they're reproducing like crazy. All of this is being funded by taxpayers. All of the owners of these hotels are making bank.
How could you compete with that as a privately operating hotel for tourists? Yes. I think this is one of the other hotels.
This is the Hydro Hotel up here, so there's a second one. Obviously, I'm not fully sure if it's still functioning on the same level.
We're about to find out. I think this hotel is exactly who we think it is. Excuse me, question for you.
Okay.
Is that hotel on the hill, is it vacant for tourists?
I'm not sure, but there are a lot of hotels here.
A lot of hotels, okay.
Oh, okay.
Hello, how are you? Yes, we're looking to get a room for the night.
They're actually still closed, unfortunately.
Still closed?
Yes, yeah.
I'm ignorant. When did it close?
It's actually closed for quite a while. We're
Okay.
in the process of reopening. the
I
hotel
see.
from scratch now, yes.
From
Yeah.
scratch, what happened?
It
I
was
didn't
just
even know.
changed ownership.
We went to a different hotel and it was full of Somali babies everywhere. And the guy was nice enough, but I was like, what happened here?
So there's
Yeah.
2 other hotels in the area that I think they're mainly African people living there.
Yeah.
They were in
I know
Castle
the
as
ones,
well.
yeah.
And then back when the war broke out in Ukraine, those 2,000 Ukrainians came to live in there now.
That's where the
Okay.
Ukrainians are, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And how many people live here? A couple hundred? Damn.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay. Did they stay? Where did they go?
There's still the Imperial Hotel still has Ukrainians living there, and then the ones from here got moved, but they literally got like 3 days notice and they had no idea where they were going. So some moved across the road, some got shipped to Cork. Yeah, because the owner decided he didn't want to keep going with that contract.
And after getting the scoop from the local Irish lassies, I headed a bit further down the street to a town once known for its tourism, now full of young Ukrainian refugee girls.
Hello, miss. How are you? I'm looking for a room to stay.
And we are closed to the public. Mind you, the Ritz Hotel, they're open.
Is this not a hotel anymore?
I know.
So the big nice hotels are going to like
Yeah,
and
the
then
dive.
the little city one, the pub one is to the
Yeah.
public.
Jeez.
Oh, that's great. That's great. And it's called the Ritz.
Putting on the Ritz.
Putting on the Ritz.
Okay.
Looking for the refugees.
I see. Like Ukraine?
Yeah.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
Excuse me. You Ukrainian? Polish. Do you live here? Yes. Did this place become like little Ukraine recently?
Yeah, this is the Ukraine here, the hotel, and you have one, I think so, hide.
Like little
these little
Somalia and little
hotels.
Ukraine. Since when?
When is the start war? 4 years ago?
Okay, so the beginning of war. What about the Somalians?
But the same.
What's the biggest change you've noticed out here since all these hotels for the refugees? Anything?
Everything that you see down is there. All businesses, what you have here, the craft shops, everything is closed.
Why?
All the local businesses closed?
Why?
No one wants to visit anymore.
That I hotel working here almost 15 years before that COVID started. Later I changed job.
Wow.
So you have every day, I have French, German, Dutch.
Yeah.
Plenty of people here. This is national.
Yeah.
Plenty of buses, everything. Only pass, make the pictures and go.
Did people that live here like you, did you guys get a say in all these people coming in here?
I know it's a big argument with the owners about the Ukraine situation. I'm not really interested. Like, if you don't have decision for the first hotel, so how can
Yeah.
the private place? It's good people, good owners.
Sure.
I work for it.
Lots of money.
Big money.
In fact, the locals here had no say in whether or not their tiny village of around 800 people would eventually house around 1,200 refugees. As wealthy hotel owners seized lucrative contracts from the government, this village was demographically transformed overnight.
Close to the public, another one.
Excuse us. Is it?
Oh, for Ukrainians.
This is okay. It's a refugee hotel. Okay, that makes sense. Hello there.
There you go.
We went to a few hotels and we're like, hey, you got a room? They're
What
like,
hotel?
oh, asylum seekers only.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, I'm seeking asylum for the night.
That whole village.
Yeah.
You want a lot of the hotels and
Okay.
just profiteered out of it, man. The war profiteered.
Yeah. He's making big money, I'm sure.
He's bought another hotel in Limerick from him.
Oh, great. You live around here?
Well, I live about half an hour away.
Okay.
40 minutes.
This place kind of a ghost town now?
Yeah, from that. Because of that.
From all the refugees. And you guys had no say in that.
Nothing. Not a word, man. They come in the middle of the night and bust away.
It's not very democratic. No.
If they get the free press to stay, then they get.
No government's ever been bloody democratic, have they? Really?
They get government money.
Yeah. Question for you, sir. Has the tourism been impacted by the asylum centers here?
Not particularly, but Lisdoon is affected.
Yeah.
Because too many people, non-nationals living in the town, and they haven't got the infrastructure.
Increase in the housing costs or what?
It is affecting. I think I'm not from here, but I do know from traveling here that it has so many places have closed down. Very quick.
I see.
Whoever this man is that's operating these centres has quite literally turned Lisdoon Varna from a very small, quaint, sort of pass-through tourist town here in the west of Ireland into basically a microcosm, little contained community of Africans.
And Ukrainians.
Apparently. A lot of
little refugee town now.
And this is the result, I guess, of sort of crony.
Hey Ryan, how you doing, man? Good to see you, bro.
Capitalism, I guess, in Ireland here. Unlimited amounts of profit off of, again, taxpayer money.
And then we headed to Ballyhaunis, the most multicultural town in Ireland, with 50% of the population foreign-born and 37% of the population without Irish nationality.
How long you guys been here?
No speaking.
No speak English.
Almost 50. It won't be 13%, and it'll be 50-50. Hey, Aldi.
Immigrant? Refugee? Okay. War.
From the war.
Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Brazil?
Yes.
Okay. Where are you from?
Slovakia.
You run from Brazil? What was going on in Brazil?
No.
Yeah, they pretty much
apart from gang wars and that. I mean,
they pretty much get told to seek asylum, right? They in the past they used to come here and they were all illegal because they were coming here, hopping walls, whatever, swimming, whatever, and coming here illegally. But they eventually that's how you know they're incentivized, because they're getting told the process before they get here, on how to take the easiest path and what to claim, even though you're not really asylum seekers. Right. You're just trying to seek a better life for your family, which I would do the same thing. So I have nothing against it. It just has to go through our legal process is all, But we can't even trust our legal process because those are the same tiers of justice that are a part of that club that we dislike.
Right. I've no problem with it. People that are actually seeking asylum that need it, but these ones that are just taking, that are not doing it for that and are not trying to assimilate. And that, are all about the fundamentals, that are all about the theology and things like that. Then that's the type of people we don't need here,
Yeah.
Just making a better life for your family, that's fine. But they're coming under false pretenses, obviously. Obviously, the government know, but the people, they don't know. Well, some of them know.
Yeah, neither side really understands the totality. Like, I think that if I was in their position, I would do the same thing, seek a better life for my family, better money, better, etc. Right? But they don't realize what, they think they're being led by our government to think that it's all a good thing, right? When we need you, we this, I'm saying, you're a benefit. But over here, we're like, oh, well, shit, now we got to sit here and fight for the same job, and they're willing to work for half the money type of situation. So it has a lot of problems that come with it that I don't think either, their side isn't really aware of that. I don't know, it's just all just steered wrong, incentives.
Of course.
Afghanistan.
Yeah. From Pakistan?
Even in the rural, most remote of towns, we see this diversity and this global melting pot phenomenon here.
You can't escape it. It's being forced on us.
And why are they here?
Because
they were getting bombed.
So better life here.
Better life.
Yeah.
And how did you end up here?
Trabalho.
¿Qué es tu trabajo?
I work in the chicken factory.
And how did they end up in this town in particular versus, let's say, Dublin?
Мы были в Дублине, потом нас распределили в Голове. Вот.
А потом мы уже переехали сюда.
Okay, so originally they got to Dublin, then they got transferred by virtue of the government moving them to a different city, and then they just chose to move this way.
Do they get any money from the government?
Да, нам пенсию здесь. Мы пенсионеры, нам выплачивают пенсию.
They're very happy. They're very thankful for Ireland giving them payments because they're old. They're receiving pension from Ireland.
How much do they receive via pension?
270. Ой, 288 в неделю.
288 euro per week per person.
Okay.
Да.
2,400 a month. As a retiree, that's pretty good.
That's a lot of money. They have to pay for their own housing. They have to pay for their own food here. So the electric is on their own, which is extremely expensive. Gas they're paying for themselves. So 288 is not enough, basically.
Not enough. What are your thoughts on the fact that they get a pension as retirees fleeing Ukraine? Do you think that is fair?
Not really. I feel like you should be even.
You think the Irish folks like yourself should also get considered?
Same way.
Yeah.
Same way.
Yeah.
And do you think they are?
Not really, no.
That upset you?
At times, but you get over it.
Yeah.
It's life. Yeah.
And tú recibes dinero adicional de gobierno or no?
No.
No.
You know.
And most importantly, people here are very good.
Yeah.
Very friendly. I like everything about the island.
Okay. Afghanistan or Ireland?
No, it's Ireland.
Ireland.
Nice.
You're Irish
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
Do you have citizenship here?
Yes.
Okay. And do you own the store?
Yeah.
You own this?
Yeah.
My man. Thank you so much for your time.
It's a vape store. It's a vape store, right? Usually these vape stores, they don't get any business at all. There's tons of them in the UK that are not being used. Nobody's buying. They're there to launder money. These are vape, and they sell tobacco, drugs, and stuff like that. This is not a real vape store. I guarantee it.
Looks like he's got himself an anchor baby, though.
Oh, a what?
An anchor baby? You know, when you come over.
Oh.
Yeah, like anchors you to where you can get
Yeah.
citizenship, and you know.
I get you. I get you.
That was a big thing out here. You know, they come over here with asylum and then have a baby over here, and then they're all
That's
legally
it.
American.
And they're anchored to the spot. Yeah, I get you. I get you. But yeah,
Loopholes.
usually these vape stores, especially when you see lines and lines of these, they don't get used. They don't get used. Most people are just buying a disposable vape now and from the normal shop, and that's it. Nobody's buying these vapes. It's bull crap. These are just fronts. Same as the mattress stores. You get mattress
It's a
stores as well.
money laundering operation, man. You know, dry
100%.
cleaning. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A laundromat.
You own this?
Yeah.
My man. Thank you so much for your time.
Does it feel safe for like is it grand living here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good place.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for your
Thank
time,
you so
miss. I have to ask you, is that a new phenomenon? People coming over here?
I think that's anywhere in the world, though. You know?
Okay.
Like, why would you want all the same type of people in one place? It's boring.
Okay, you want to spice it up. Yeah. And what's your favorite spice?
Paprika.
Paprika. Okay, fair enough. So you like a little bit of diversity and flavor in your diet.
Yeah, it makes things interesting, you know?
Okay.
Makes the DNA stronger. That's the way I like it.
You want a mutt
It
instead
makes the DNA stronger. How? How does it make the DNA stronger?
Refraction.
Refraction, yeah, refracted DNA, of course.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's nuts. Oh, we're nearly there. We've got 6 minutes.
of a purebred.
Yeah,
Because purebreds
exactly,
have genetic issues.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. It's a pleasure
Yeah.
speaking to you.
And there's an asylum seeker facility all the way out here housing about 250 residents.
Look at the houses.
How are you? Okay, question. Are we in the convent?
You were, yeah. I
Okay.
was just going to ask.
Yes. Can you guys tell me about the convent and the work you do?
Are you part of an organization?
That's new housing. They're getting this new housing. I mean, that's not old housing. It could be 10 years old, 20 years old, but it's not old. Wow.
User.
No, I'm just a curious guy. He was telling me about the work you guys did. We wanted to pop by, say hi, and then we saw you.
This from the street onwards is actually private
I
property.
see, I see.
So are you tourists? Yeah,
Yes,
essentially
I'm
getting
tourist.
information.
We thought the gates were open. I thought this was a neighborhood or something. She said she
Ah.
lived here. We walked in.
Yeah.
We're just saying hi.
Perfect.
What do you guys do here?
It's accommodation for
Okay.
people seeking international protection. We home these people that are waiting on status, work permits. It's fine if she had.
You know what I mean by that? You know what I mean? It looks better than my shitbox. But you're like, I'm mate. I mean, I've got like, I don't know how many people living above me. I'm on the ground floor and 9 floors above me, 8 floors above me as well. Look at these houses they're getting, man. And they've got, look, that's, I don't know if this is the workers' car there, but they've got a decent, that's a BM, I think. BMW, I think. Is it? Oh, no, it's not. It's a Honda. Sorry, my bad. It's a Honda. It's a Civic. No, it isn't a Honda.
Gave you permission to enter.
No, is that right? Is that a BM? I'm not sure. It's a Honda. It's a Honda or a Hyundai, actually. It's a Honda. Hyundai. I'm saying it's a Hyundai. But still, decent places.
Most people are pretty private. Okay. Because in some cases they don't want to be identified ever.
I see.
But so basically we're in charge of making sure they're accommodated.
So they get accommodated, hidden. They get hidden. You know what I mean? They can be. They can have privacy, but nobody else can. And they get provided for. That's fantastic.
People that have
so great.
Been victims of anything from female genital mutilation or rape or whatever.
Well, I agree. If females are getting that, they should flee that 100%. I would agree with that. If that's true.
Why wouldn't their country? Is it their country that's doing that to them, or is it civilians?
Or is it the religion, the cult?
Why isn't their government taking care of their people?
You
right?
think they would? Yeah, you'd think they would. But
or is
again,
it the government that they're accusing of doing these violent crimes to them? That's the question, right? Because if you got to run from a country, that means the country's actually harming you, right? Not the people of the country, right? You all right there, bro? Roger sleeping. PJ, what's up, bro? I think I might have lost PJ. And Roger's sleeping. All right. I'm taking over, boys.
Are you?
Roger woke up.
Oh, I'm awake. I was listening.
Okay. I think we lost PJ.
No, he's there. Oh, he dropped. Are they fishing for humans?
I think you're sleeping still, Roger.
What?
You're still sleeping.
No.
My internet's playing up. Hold on. My internet's playing up. So, yeah, it just went orange for a minute. So it's playing up. So if it happens again, it's my internet, guys.
Okay, we hear you, though. Good now.
Cool. I don't know what you last heard me saying. I was sitting there doing a little rant, and I turned around and everybody's gone. I'm like, what the heck? I'll just get this finished and we'll go over Rumble. It's done. There's only a few minutes, 5 minutes.
Story, yeah. So we guide them in the right direction.
So I was looking at the YouTube side and it looked
with different
choppy earlier. I was like, what's going on? I'm like, is it because
it's doing that to me too sometimes?
It's maybe because of the heat. I don't know if the heat affects the internet. It's meant to be underground. So
yeah. All the servers, when they get hot, they slow down because they contend to the electrics actually, it's kind of like adhesive. They stick. It slows it down.
Yeah. Imagine more people are at home in the air conditioning on the internet as well.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it lost everything by that was my whole internet went out. So if it happens again, you'll know why.
Are you going orange?
Let's get this finished so we can get over Rumble. Say again.
You're going orange.
Yeah, there was one of my lights went orange, so it means something wasn't working. But it's back to green now. So all good.
Organizations coming in and out of the place.
I did notice
so
it was
we've mostly families
earlier.
here. It's not, you find throughout Ireland you have lots of single males and females, and
these
just
are
everyone has a different
That's cool. That's cool work you guys do. What's the biggest group out here?
Arab,
Jordanian,
Jordanian, that makes sense.
Nigerians,
Africans from around the port of Iran.
Is there a job opportunity for them here, or do they go to Dublin?
Unfortunately, some people are waiting on work permits, but anyone that has a work permit is working. So
have a job,
both male and females are working in the nursing homes as well as carers. A lot of them that are studying downtown too, doing like English courses or caring courses, care of the elderly and all of that. So,
But who are these people seeking asylum, and are they all actually fleeing life-threatening conflicts? Or are some simply using this as an opportunity to escape their third world country and live in Ireland off the taxpayers' dime?
Do you live there by chance?
Yes.
Okay, can I ask you, how has it been to you?
In my experience, very good.
And where are you from?
I'm from Bangladesh.
Are you here with family?
So they're not having a bad time, at least. You know what I mean? I mean, some of them think they are, but I mean, most of them have said that it's fine here, but it's obviously the situation. People don't like the situation.
Right? They're just
I mean, so
seeking a
in
better
general,
life.
the people individually are fine. It's sometimes their theology is wrong, and what that theology makes them do or believe and thinks is okay in this culture. You know what I mean? When it's certainly not. You know, some individually the people are fine. Sometimes, you know. Sorry, you were saying.
And generally, unless it would be extreme, like you wouldn't have to leave the country if you needed some type of help, or if you were being threatened, or like I said, your country would. That's their problem, right? Because you're a citizen of that country or whatever.
Right.
So unless you're having problems with the country itself that's harming you, you shouldn't be leaving the country to begin with. And if you are, why don't we ever address the facts that this country is not they're having a genocide, or they're treating their people wrong so much that we have to pay for these refugees.
Right.
Right. Then once again, we're never addressing the diagnosis.
Never.
Circular reasoning at finest,
Like you say, they bloody they make the solution because they made the problem in the first place. And the solution is never a solution. It's just a Band-Aid.
Yeah. And it never is a problem. It's actually exactly what they want, or else it wouldn't be in the script to begin with.
Right. Right.
Family?
Yeah, with my husband.
And are you guys refugees?
Yes.
What are you seeking asylum from in Bangladesh?
Actually, my husband problem.
How much do they give you money? How much money?
No money.
No money.
Okay.
Just a place to stay.
Yes.
You live in the convent.
Yeah.
Yep.
How is it?
Korea.
Where are you from? Do you,
Yeah.
5 years in the convent.
Yeah.
Do you work? No work.
No, my husband.
How do okay? Your family?
Yeah.
Husband, kids?
Yeah.
Okay. How is the convent?
Yeah,
good. Yeah. Where are you guys from?
Originally from Bangladesh. Called a convent. It's called a convent, which would be Protestant or Catholic, right? Initially, originally, and all these Muslims are there. Whoa! What the hell, man?
A little bit of a conflict of interest there.
Oh, I think so.
So where do they put all the nuns if they're in a convent?
Right. I mean, I dare say it's just called the convent now, but it maybe used to be a convent or something. But it's just a bit mad, isn't it? A bit ironic.
It looks nice. Yeah.
It's nuts.
Have you been able to get a job here?
I'm coming this year.
8 months.
8 months.
Yeah.
Before Donegal town.
I mean, he's got a Versace t-shirt on, bro. I mean, it's probably fake, but he's got a Versace t-shirt on. I haven't got a Versace t-shirt.
Me neither.
I don't want a Versace t-shirt, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's working Central Hotel housekeeping job.
I see.
But this transfer.
Yeah, he's keeping nice and cool with a white reflective t-shirt in the sun, but his wife's got a big hijabi thing on, got to be sweating. That's got to be awful wearing this headscarf. It's got to be.
Mm-hmm.
But no job. They are,
no job here.
Finding, but not finding.
Do they give you money to survive?
Irish government.
Yeah.
Provide for a child.
For baby?
Your baby.
How much?
29.
Oh, yes.
29.
That's, for the baby, 29 a week, but you get money too. And that's just your child benefit. That you also get your universal credit that supplies you, your wife, and your child. And then your child benefit is something else that you get for each kid on top. So it's not just 29 quid he's getting, it's full of it.
We call it earned income credit here in the States. For your child.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. It turned to universal credit about 10 years ago. Before that, it was job seekers allowance.
Okay, that's
290.
Not a lot.
They're
No,
suffering
thank you so
bad,
much.
dude.
Excuse me, sir. Have you grown up in this town your whole life?
Yeah.
No.
Where are you from?
Oliveira.
What are your thoughts on this town?
Do you like it?
Oh yeah, that's down to earth. Yeah.
Okay. And I've noticed a lot of newcomers from all over the world in Ireland. Is that good or bad?
Well, we'll be able to tell you about that in a year or two's time.
I agree. That's good wisdom right there.
Give me a while to check it out. And I've heard people say it's given away.
Yeah.
Ireland is
Not great for the young Irish people who've left, right?
what they've been replaced by.
They've been replaced
Haven't told us at all.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's overdone.
I would agree. Are there any problems you've seen?
They know how to get everything for nothing.
Yeah.
I leave it at that.
Get everything for nothing.
Well,
leave it at that.
It's great to meet you.
Yeah.
Do you think their living situation is better than many Irish?
Absolutely. So
It is.
20,000+ people sleep rough on the streets of Ireland at the moment. All of those families have substantially better living situations, even though they are completely fresh and new to this country.
I mean, look at this nice rural area there, right? I mean, out in the backyards, they've got this. Blimmin' hell, I have to travel to get this.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
I mean, I would have a little fish there. No, you wouldn't get many, but you'd have a few little ones in there.
Yeah.
As you've been saying this, it must be like dying and going to heaven to go from Bangladesh to the Shire of Ireland. This is beautiful.
It looks like.
And not
What
only
hobbits
are
should
you
be.
arriving in paradise, but you're being handed paycheck after paycheck.
If I was from Bangladesh, I would absolutely come here.
Who looks at this and says, this is nice, but how about 100,000 Somalis? And they're being put intentionally in these rural communities. So they are hidden and out of the way, out of the view of a lot of people. So they know that a small village like this, they don't have a choice. It's like, this is here, it's like, I guess it's like it's a spawn point of these people. And then they're gonna go off to Dublin, Galway, Cork, and other parts of the country. It's all so clear and intentional.
What she said, though, was that a lot of these new migrants are filling roles in the hospitals and nursing care for the elderly, spinning it as a major positive and a necessary good to keep the elderly in good care.
But the reality of that is, it's aging here. The population is aging in all of Ireland, actually. The native Irish population is aging, but particularly out here in rural Ireland. Because what happens is the young Irish people, such as myself and my family and pretty much everyone who I grew up with, they don't have opportunity and resources to buy homes, to rent apartments, and to be able to really build or start a family. You can't get on the property ladder. I can't do that. I had to leave Ireland. So did maybe 60-70% of the people who I grew up with in school. They're all gone. They're in Australia. They're gone over to the US,
What did Paul say?
seeking better opportunities. And now...
What?
What did Paul say? He said, like, what, 2 million Irish folk left for the U.S.?
Yeah, left to go to America because of it. Yeah.
Bringing these people in, we're putting them in healthcare centers.
Really choppy on the YouTube side. The signal must be really crap. All right,
and they're going to look after the elderly Irish and give them a good pat on the back as they go into their grave. And then the new generation of Irish from Somalia, Afghanistan, Syria, you can name it, is coming here and taking over.
Oh, he did one with Belgium as well. Okay. Cool. Right, that's it. I will play out with the Harry Mack, and then we'll go over and watch a couple episodes of Doctor Who and Rumble. It's not film night, so no movies, just a few episodes of something, if the bloody internet holds out. But yeah, that's it. Cool, yeah, man. Bullcrap. It's bullcrap, isn't it?
Yeah, I question if they're running from refugee, is it from the country itself? And if so, how come the country like Somalia is not being held accountable from whatever country that they're having to pay for their civilians?
Right. I mean, how come they're just shoved off? Because it's obviously an agreement between the governments.
Right.
Stammer's still out now, ain't he? On your side.
Yes, Stammer's obviously still in, but he's resigned. So he can't make any major decisions now, but he's still kind of in office until something new happens, whatever.
Well, you're gonna get somebody better, I'm telling you.
But yeah, he was it doesn't matter who we get, it's just going to be the same crap.
You got that right. You got that right. It's all an illusion, right?
I mean, Stammer was telling people, with the World Cup and that, telling the English people not to put their flags out. It'll offend all these other foreigners that are there. So there was a load of English people who rebelled and put the flags out anyway. Been told this for years now, not to put the flags out. No, because the football and all that. I mean, it's just a thing you do during the World Cup. I mean, it is a bit idolatry, people worshiping football. But if, you're told to leave your flag out, but it's okay for them to have their flags out. Oh, but that's because they're not from this country. It's not threatening. It kind of is.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of Mercator, not Mercator, but AE projection maps in the FIFA Cup. They're like presenting these great big ceremonies, man, all over. Yeah, weird. I know.
Right, hi, Matt. I'm going to make a coffee, then we'll go over Rumble, guys. Well, hi, Max on. I'll make a coffee.
Appreciate you.
Hi, Max on.
Appreciate you, PJ.
Oh, bless you, man. Are you off for you?
Later, JJ.
Bless, man. Nice one for coming on, dude. It's always good talking to you, bro.
Yeah, I'll be on at like 11 o'clock.
Word. I'll be there.
All right. Cool.
Nice. Right. All right, Matt.
What up? How you guys doing? I'm out here doing freestyles for people, man. Do you guys want to hear a freestyle real quick? Sure. Yeah? All right. Dope.
No problem, mate.
Oh, no, my bad. Sorry to interrupt.
Yo, he trying to hear your freestyle. You got it.
Somebody on the phone? Oh, okay. All right. But oh, really? Okay, dope. All right. Can y'all help me out, though? Give me some Oh, okay, that's what's up. What's up, man?
Look at that.
Give me some creative words, to use in my freestyle. Like no colors or animals or foods. Give me some good words.
He got some words.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Pull up.
Oh, you coming here?
He's coming here. He's like literally down the block.
All right, we're gonna rap until he gets here, and then we're gonna keep rapping. But give me some words. All right, Anomaly. I love that word.
I don't know if it's going to work.
Copaesthetic. What does that mean again?
Everything cordial. Keep everything copaesthetic.
Everything's cool. Keep everything copaesthetic. Copaesthetic. Yeah. All right. What else? What you got, man? Flabbergasted. I like that. How about you?
I'm just billionaire. Something simple.
Billionaire. There you go. Something simple. All right. We're going with anomaly, copaesthetic, like cordial, flabbergasted, and billionaire. Y'all ready? All right, I'm going to drop a beat. Here we go. All right. Yeah. Flabbergasted. All right.
I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah. Other rappers just some wannabes. When they rapping, I'm laughing. It's straight up comedy. Off the radar, still somehow they on to me. I'm 1-1 in this game, the rap anomaly. H-Mac, I'm about to take you on an odyssey. I'm about to take all the millions that they promised me. Yeah, get you high like the marijuana leaves. Every time I spit, I simply spawn the freeze. I'm birthing the verse, this mic is like a chord. Every time I spit, I perform. All about the cipher, I cannot be torn. Y'all, I'm doing more work. When I jam out, I stand out just like your orange shirt. Yeah, y'all know I be spitting with persistence. When I kick the freestyle, they can see me from a distance. Mac going in, y'all, I'm blasting off. Famous like Hasselhoff, I'm an astronaut. I said I'm about to leave the planet, blasting clear through the atmosphere. Y'all know the Mac is here, they say you're nice. Rappers really need to follow my advice. Stepping incorrect to the one who's sure to entice and pay the price. I hit the seasoning and the spice. Got the salt and pepper beard. When I spit, I make it clear. Got the grays like Gandalf. Mac is a wizard. Every time I spit like this, my rap paint a picture. Yeah, I do my thing. Y'all know they gon' sweat it. All in one take, I don't never need an edit. Rappers standing next to me, they sounding so pathetic. But still I keep it cordial, dog, I keep it copaesthetic. Yeah, y'all know I'm about to spit to find a breath of living. I appreciate you giving me the definition. Thanks for explaining it. Now when I spit the fire up top, my brain is lit. My status within this game, I'm maintaining it. Flow off the head, peeking the red, till the day that I'm dead. Yeah, every time I rhyme, y'all know I take liberties. Took the A out the word dead to give it to me. The A grade lyricist, A plus in fact. Check out the way that I bust the rap. Yeah, every lyric that I'm spilling is cold. My lyrics like precious metals, silver and gold. I combine both. Yeah, I'm gonna turn your mind to toast. H-Mac came to shine the most. Doing it better, I was doing the cover. We're rhyming right off of the tip. Other rappers in the game is too soft for this shit. I'm a boss of the shit. I'm the #1 feature. Lyrics sure to reach ya. Black and white like a zebra. Yeah, I'm about to grab it up off of your sneakers. H-Mac really be the frequency tweaker. Lyrical leaker, dog. I got alliteration, sick creations. Living in this bitter nation. Coming off the top of this. 20 seconds, how long other rapper lasted? Cause my flow gon' leave him flabbergasted. Stepping incorrect and Mac, you about to lose. I leave him flabbergasted, dog, I leave him so confused. Yeah, I'ma break it down and get iller. The frequency killer, like the animal here, I go gorilla style when I go to war, giving them more. Yeah, man, reign supreme, these lyrics go pour right up off the top of the head. Spit it with the illest flair. Mac ain't gonna keep on stacking till I am a billionaire. Yeah, I won't stop till I got the Billy, cause I'm the Billy Goat when kicking lyrics to silly. Hey yo, I'm really about about to hold it down, holding down the fort when I'm rhyming on the basketball court. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for giving me a challenge. In the game of rap, Mac about to bring a new balance. Y'all know I came through with great rhymes. Only thing I'm wondering, where the fuck is the homie from FaceTime? Yeah, when I rhyme like this, you know the sound is hot. You told me he lived around the block. Damn, when I spit, I bring a thunderous style. He's gonna be out of breath when he's here. He's been running for miles. Like, wait, he's about to spit up the head? Fuck FaceTime, dog. I'm about to jump out my bed. He done laced up his sneakers so fast, couldn't even catch it on camera. Now I'm out here to understand the moment I'ma own it, I'ma kill it, I get down. All of your words been inspiring my sound. Y'all know I be spitting to fill people with joy. Can't be destroyed. Go ahead and make some noise. Let's go.
Appreciate you, man.
Let's go. Right, gadgets. If you're coming over to watch a few episodes of Doctor Who, like I say, it's not movie night, no movies tonight, just a few episodes of Doctor Who, maybe still game. Then I got to get some bloody sleep. Last night it was awful trying to get to sleep in this heat. But yeah, movie night tomorrow night. Well, tonight now, but you know, it's because it's one.
Well, at least you're not working. That's a good thing.
No. Well, I was meant to be working the other day, but it didn't get finalized. It was only mowing grass, but it would have been hot still.
Well, how many people did you catch today, PJ?
How many what?
People did you catch today?
People?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
You're fishing for them, aren't you?
Fishing for? Oh, you mean the salmon? No, I'm not. Salmon are doing that.
No, damn salmon.
No, it's salmon. That was, I remember that was Baz's prompt.
Yeah.
It was a cigar smoking salmon fishing for humans. Great, that one. It's brilliant. I've kept that one because it's great.
Nice.
Right, Gadgies. See you over in Rumble. The other Gadgies, I will see you for a movie night. Bless yous. He who the sun sets free is free.
Indeed.
Indeed. See you over there, Gadgies.